Mike, is the mic hot? Are we hot?
Put it on.
Okay, well then the mic is hot.
I put it on.
Did you? How many ons did you put?
I put it on once.
I wonder if we'll get demonetized for me just shouting at the beginning of a stream, I ejaculate fire.
No! We will!
No, those are not
words.
terms for demonetization. Those are terms for a yellow icon on YouTube that says that you're just not friendly for advertisements.
Oh, well.
But we'll still be monetized. We're just not ad friendly.
Gotcha.
I like how we're explaining this and the timer's going, and so we can.
Hey guys, welcome to Divine & Conquer's Hogwarts Prep. This is a 5th edition D&D game based in the Harry Potter world. It is currently the year 1942, but about to be 1944.
Oh shit!
Jess, what the hell?
Sorry!
God fucking damn it, Jess! It's not even been a gosh darn fuck minute.
Flying dicks!
For all you audio listeners,
sorry.
Come watch the show live. Sometimes we do shit like this.
Yeah.
All the time we do
all the
shit.
time.
All the time.
For all of you audio listeners, we put up a timer that counts down to a minute.
Yes.
And we're supposed to not curse for that minute to dodge YouTube's algorithm because we're totally not dodging YouTube's algorithm. Hi, YouTube! And,
Hi, YouTube.
And sometimes it goes horribly wrong.
It usually goes horribly wrong.
And sometimes
which is why we don't get paid. No, I mean, we got a check like a month ago.
Woo!
So dumb. So, hey everybody.
Hi,
welcome
guys.
to our game. It's everyone's here's first campaign. So if you're new to D&D or you just like the Harry Potter world, this is your show. So a couple little announcements. A couple of announcements. There's a doggo underneath my chair. A couple of little announcements before we start the game. Oh, you're so pretty. We did do a 27-hour, 48-minute, and 55-second stream. I say that.
That 55 seconds straight the worst.
With enthusiasm.
We were live
because my computer is having a hard time editing that.
Must have been a massive file.
Oh, yeah.
How big?
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah, that's about
I
right.
think it's about right.
Big?
I don't know. It's pretty big.
Big?
Ooh, it's pretty big. I think it's like 92 gigs.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's a beat.
Yeah.
That's
a spicy meatball.
That's a file right there.
You can go ahead and downgrade the resolution so we look better.
Nah, 4K, dog.
We
4K.
gotta
If they don't
up
see
4K.
every pore in my face as I'm screaming about Ferris getting focused down first, I will see it as a personal failure.
So we had a goal
lot of
of
F-words, just in case you're
$501 and we raised
569 as of this
Yeah.
count currently?
Yeah, which is amazing. The
Yay!
link's still down below, so if anyone wants to donate for the children's, they should.
Yes.
Because it's going to a good cause.
It's going to Texas
double.
Children's here in Houston.
Yes.
Technically.
Yes. But it's amazing. We're so happy. We were very, very groggy and tired. Some of us might have killed our friends out of spite. Some of us might have counterspelled out of spite.
And then regretted not using spells. I love you guys so much. I mean,
But it was amazing. I am editing those, and hopefully next week, 2 weeks from now, they'll start being uploaded onto YouTube. Because next week, there won't be a single Divine & Conquer show.
I know.
Because
Next
I'm
week we're
taking
off.
a break and going to Disney for my sister's birthday. It's going to be all week. And I wish you guys were there. But you can't because it's expensive. And I only have one room. So screw you.
So wait, are we even
Very
doing the magic stream on Sunday or no?
I'm driving. I'm waking up at 4 in the morning on Sunday to drive. So
Okay, so no.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll tell Trent it's canceled.
Yeah. If that wasn't communicated, I apologize. But it is canceled.
It wasn't, but it's okay. I'm asking now, which is what's important.
And you said Friday, and I'm hearing now Wednesday.
Yes.
So.
Yeah. No Friday, no Wednesday. No game at all next week. Any games. We will start back up the Monday when we get back with Horde of the Dragon Queen. So in 2 weeks after this Friday, 1 week hiatus, and then starting up again with Horde. But let's thank our friends. First, Todd and Call, look at these amazing dice ones. And then they have these dual hex ones. Look at these dual hex boys.
Yes.
Look at these dual hex boys.
Oh, it's so
And
pretty.
also have dice trays and these amazing Dungeon Masters
Oh,
screens.
it's so pretty.
I want to like one day have it perfectly even, and it won't ever happen because I don't know how to do things correctly. But yes, if you guys use the code Divine Conquer on their Etsy, you get 10% off, which is amazing. And also support our friend Lynn, who supports us. Her amazing art is phenomenal. You've seen it at the Horde and in the Sacred World game, and other places as well.
She was also cheering for our characters' deaths in the Battle Royale, so thanks for that, Lynn.
Hey, that's
I saw you screaming
Lynn was
for blood.
watching like the entire time, and she's an awesome person.
Lynn is the best,
so we really do appreciate and love her. So.
Yeah, Lynn is the best.
We love all of you though. So.
But Lynn a little bit more. So without further ado, let's
roll that beautiful bean footage.
Yeah, let's roll that bean footage.
All right. Whoop, whoop. Cut.
Is the mic hot?
It is.
But is it?
It says it.
Bruh, do you see how phallic that mic is?
It's
It's pretty hot.
Okay,
Just
so as I like, this is. I've had a roller coaster of a day, also. Like, I'm not 100% here.
That's okay.
But it's fine. It's fine. As I'm trying to adjust the volume really quickly. That's way too loud. So, last time on Hogwarts Prep, the party had a specific mission to, in some way, stop a hundreds-of-year-old green Welsh that was taking over the Forbidden Forest and claiming Hogwarts as its own within the land that it's on. The spread of this green Welsh corrupted lands far, not just in that area, but as you guys went to it, traversed through its layer, through its magical influence within the forest and the corruption that it did within the forest, you guys refused to engage in combat with it. Something that it was not expecting. With a, I would say, mental bravery to confront a green Welsh and first not run away, and second stand your ground with no weapon, knowing that it outmatched and outpowered you, is something of a chef's kiss. So the part of diplomacy, the dragon, and with this diplomacy proceeded on to promising the Welsh a new land where it could live and it could raise its son, which was one of the main reasons why it took up so much land within the forest, from y'all's information. So you guys...
Gender reveal?
Yeah, blue guys, blue.
Well, you guys, with after that diplomacy, the quote-unquote trade-off was, in his words, kill the bitch. So you guys proceeded to go into
Hell yeah!
There was no question who the bitch was.
I know,
just
because we were like,
knew.
fuck that bitch.
So you guys went into the Hogwarts castle, which was infiltrated and infested with Dementors.
So
About 70 to 80 Dementors were chasing you. You guys were using the Patronus charm to keep them at bay, revealing that Omni was in the Ice Vault, which was Ravenclaw's vault.
In the library.
In the library.
That's where the smarts are.
Yeah, that's where all the smarts are.
All
facing
smart
off Omni, as Artie and Mia distracted the Dementors so they wouldn't be bothered towards you.
And close the gate.
And did close the gate, as you guys had a long and tough fight with the Necromancer.
I taunted her.
You did taunt her. But with some careful planning and you guys managed to defeat Omni.
Hype.
Turning her into dust and leaving the 4 artifacts of Hogwarts there to go back to where they should be.
Sand.
Yay.
We turned her into sand.
You did turn her into sand. So, what happens next? Oh, it's not what happens.
Is what we do next.
That is what we do next. That is what we do next. As I try to find the most appropriate sound song for this occasion. So, that's gonna play. After the facing off against Omni, what are you guys doing? The ice vault is still encapsulated with ice as little particles of both sand and snow that you guys didn't really notice before. It's starting to fall. The gates start cranking open for the vault as the tiara disappears along with the Sword of Gryffindor, Slytherin's locket, and the cup of Hufflepuff.
Yes.
With all these disappearing, the gates opening, and seeing no sign of the Dementors Artie or Mia, but a shattered window to the side, what do we do?
Well, guys, I think we need to get a message to Newt and hold up our end of the bargain for the dragon.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I think it would be nice to see the Dumbledore's okay.
Yeah. But also, we just killed this bitch!
Woo! Get
I'm
hype.
gonna look at my arm all nice and clean. There's no moth or anything now.
There is no moth on your arm.
It's like the moths were broken by order.
By order?
A little bit of a stretch there.
Yeah.
Maybe we could come up with something.
Foreshadowing!
Maybe we could come up with something from it. Woo.
It's a broken moth. What did we think about that?
So, Neff, Jericho, Griswold, Bones. I'm only doing this because I didn't get these minis out.
It's
Sonya.
dramatic. Oh.
What do we do? The gates open for the vault. You don't sense the presence of Dementors. You don't see anything.
I'm gonna go outside.
Yeah. Walk out cautiously.
Okay.
I'm just walking at this point. I mean, I'm at mall out, but I'm just walking.
Isn't it still like the middle of the night or something like that?
It's technically daytime.
Yeah.
Technically daytime.
As you guys do come out, the makeshift waterfall that the Green Welsh had is still there. The fire that Dumbledore used to separate the match and kind of put a slight pause in what was happening is no longer there. But the waterfall still flows. There's no hill giants on the outside, no dragon, no Dumbledore.
Oh.
Oh, they're all gone?
Are the bushes and the hedges still
Everything's still there, yeah.
kind of like growing, or they just look like they ceased?
I'm just gonna
stop to grow.
Dumbledore.
I'm trying to see what
question
that
mark?
noise is. Something that's
When in doubt, should we
The
be
TV
stealthy?
fan,
No,
okay.
I guess not.
I'm
Huh?
just saying it.
so. No.
I'm out loud going, Dumbledore, are you there?
Inside, as the waterfall, you see a head poke through
Oh, thank God.
in the gargantuan head of the Green Welsh. Is it done?
It's done.
That bitch dead. Like, super
She's
dead.
sand. And she's burnt sand because I burned it.
And we peed on it.
And
we
peed
didn't
on
want to
it,
tell you
yeah.
that, but that's what we did.
She did.
She's gone.
There's an unmoved face in him when you mentioned that you peed on the corpse of its enemy.
We figured it was fitting. She'd been pissing on us for months.
Or Kelly, if you're watching this.
Because we totally
At least she was of age.
But I'm bumped. That's skipping Jesus.
We did not make that into a real thing. As the dragon kind of recoils back into the waterfall, into a cave, you see Dumbledore kind of step out, pulling out his wand so like a little umbrella appears so he doesn't get swept. As he walks to you guys and looks at every single one of you. So you really did it.
She's gone, dude.
Look at Sonya's arm.
Unless you can res from burnt sand with, things.
No such thing as resurrection.
But she's a necromancer.
Which
She
is
did.
odd.
Yeah.
Do you want to see her sand?
Did we collect it?
I think someone did.
I did. I put it in a bottle. A whiskey jug I had.
We
I thought that shattered when the wand broke.
No, I had a couple of whiskey jugs.
Oh.
We've been drinking.
The sand did shatter. Did shatter the
Oh, that's right. It did. You're right.
Did it blow away? Oh no.
Where's your evidence?
Yep.
I forgot that's the thing.
I forgot that too. I thought I put it
As
in.
the Dumbledore steps forward a little bit more and embraces most of you that are willing into a hug.
Yay!
hug
I'm a little too eager.
Just give him a solitary pat.
Is Borlong out there?
Borlong is still there. He's kind of eyeing the Welsh inside the cave. We lost Art. He came out, used the orb, and had negative effect. And when the dragon retaliated, he flew off.
Ari and Mia, both?
Both.
They're gone?
Gone, or
Did they leave the orb or anything?
They flew away
With the orb?
with the orb.
That's not good.
That's definitely
bitch.
not good.
I don't know where they would have gone.
I don't either. I mean, they've been kind of mysterious. Which is, understandable, I guess, but...
I don't, as Dumbledore speaks, I don't think, you said he's speaking kind of intentionally and like giving his face towards a waterfall, with the understanding that he maybe wants the Welsh to hear this as well. I didn't sense any negativity or evil in Artie's actions. And it might be a good thing that this is in someone else's hand other than the ministry. All I'm saying is that technically this doesn't exist. We can't look for something that's not there.
Sweet.
Okay.
Does that mean all the dragons are safe for
Defer
now?
to your judgment.
Safe is relative, but perhaps.
Fair.
Which we need to find this big guy home.
Where's our Newt?
Where's Newt? Can we send a
Can
message
somebody
to
send
Newt?
him a legit message, not a
Do any of us have sending at all?
I actually need to see if Dumbledore still has any spells left. 'Cause
Dumbledore?
It hasn't really been that long since the fight with the
Yeah.
Welsh.
But he did he cast anything on the board?
Oh yeah, he cast a couple spells.
It is count.
He cast Telekinesis, he cast Firewall.
Yeah, I know he cast
He-
Firewall, but I wasn't sure about.
He also cast Mass Suggestion.
That's right. Ooh, that was a bad idea.
But looking at Dumbledore's,
Yeah.
does he cast? Yeah, he can spend a spell slot to send a message. So that's what he will do.
Is it message or sending?
Sending.
Sending.
He also
Okay.
has message.
Ah.
As you kind of see him step to the side. Newt, you there? We have a home to find.
If you come to Hogwarts.
We're still at Hogwarts. You can't miss it.
Like a waterfall.
She said he's very concerned and weird. There's no reply.
There's no reply.
No.
Where's my
Well,
Newt?
Newt is a little, he's a little reserved.
Yeah,
What if he
that
got
is one
hurt?
way to say that.
Yeah, but Newt always answers you.
Sometimes he does. Newt doesn't listen very well sometimes. So.
Guilty.
You figure you'd bite at the opportunity to, wrangle, or not wrangle, but
Maybe we should tell him
assist.
that.
see a green Welsh.
Maybe we should tell him that the orb didn't work,
The
or
orb
that
is gone.
the orb is not here. Or maybe he doesn't want.
You think that's a bad thing to pass through channels?
Newt's not an idiot. He would figure things out eventually. I'll try again. Newt, the orb is not. And you see him apparate in front of you guys.
Hey, buddy.
No Scamanda.
So, what happened? How did it go?
We didn't hurt him at
And
all.
you see him as soon as he is like gogging and eyeing the waterfall and looking at everything as though
There's not one, but 2 dragons, bud.
Yay!
There's a baby.
There's a wee little baby.
that could be why it needs more land to grow.
He's
Since
protecting
We did not
his
hurt
baby.
him
we
at
wouldn't
all.
Protect, we wouldn't hurt either
Negotiated
of
with
them.
him, and we killed on him.
We're all talking at the same time because we're so excited to see you.
Okay, good.
Sorry.
I mean, there were some hill giants harmed in the making of this film, but
Not by us.
not by us.
Okay. And you see that he kind of just steps into the waterfall, not getting bothered by the wetness of it. And you see the behind the waterfall, kind of like the image being shaken by just the sheerness of the water as he starts bowing and immediately and like inching forward. And you hear very awkward as he's trying to speak Draconic, but it's not very well.
Can I speak?
You can speak Draconic.
Will they hear me through the...
Sure, you can speak to the waterfall if you wish.
Okay. We don't actually know what the Welsh's name is. He's never given us a name.
You can ask.
He has not given you a name. It's true.
How about if I just say in Draconic... I don't want to sound like a brown noser. I'm just gonna say...
Do it. They'll like it.
Oh, great green dragon. We are hoping to help rehome you as we had promised. This is our representative Newt.
You see that it kind of as it stands up and you hear the hollowness of its breath, and just kind of just bows his head a little bit as like a notion of I understand. And with that, we're going to slightly transition to different times. In a almost half a year, not a hiatus, but with all this said and done, the school reopening, a lot of things that needs to happen.
Yes.
But foremost, the ministry is very adamant of this never happened.
Like the Welsh never did any of this? Or
Welsh
didn't...
never-
All of this never happened.
None of this happened.
Omni never existed.
Do they have the flashy thingy like back?
No, they can take your memories.
I guess
but
they can obliviate them.
they can obliviate you, but they haven't. With the second hand of, will you join the ministry?
I'll do consulting work.
Are we out of school? Or would we be
We-
leaving school early on a scholarship?
As one of the
To go to the
representatives, let's for this purpose, let's say that a couple of weeks have passed by, as Newt is gathering what needs to be done to teleport a massive creature to another location, which takes time and resource to do.
Mm-hmm.
The hill giants have left the enslavement would be the correct word of the Welsh and have gone into the Forbidden Forest to make a new home.
Do we know if Steve's okay?
No.
Need to go find him. The Dementors have also fled into the forest.
I mean, that's where they were, right? When they weren't at Azkaban? I don't know. I don't like Dementors that much.
It's almost like now they're here for a reason. Harry, to lay out the groundwork for your stupid story. As after within that week or so of material gathering and proper one-on-one between the Green Welsh and Newt, let's say a fine, as England would be, a rainy gray day of you guys being within the ministry halls, of busybodies in suits, weird contraptions that move by themselves, cleaning, Every so often you see a goblin or a vela walking by, or a weird invisible thing just taking your coat kind of abruptly, or giving you tea without you asking for it, as a permanent unseen servant is casted within the offices.
I want to note,
Yes.
Griswold is physically, like, he looks physically uncomfortable being around this many people. Just
Noted.
not that much of a fan of being down here in the ministry.
As a very peculiar man, a little bit older than Griswold, looks at you. You're Newt's friend.
Yeah.
You look the type, and just walks away. And for a second, you're like,
Is that an insult?
he kind of reminds you of Newt a little bit, but this guy's way too uptight. As he kind of just walks away. But within an hour of waiting, and your second or third tea made the way that you want it, as magically honey or sugar cubes or milk appears in a set destination that has an endless spell of those specific items. There's some lemons too here and there, but the lemons aren't infinite. You have to kind of ask for those. You can't infinitely just, I mean, lemons are a rare commodity.
When life gives you lemons, you better hold them, damn it.
As life gives you lemons, you hold those lemons, because cantrips can't infinitely cast them. So, within this, as I'm trying so desperately hard to find any music that is not the outside, don't skipping Jesus me. Don't you dare me.
Skipping Jesus.
Okay, so for
Yes.
those who are confused, that happened during the Extra Life stream, the 27-hour stream that we had.
Yeah.
And that's now a permanent joke.
Or it's a permanent best thing ever.
Yes.
That was from the Skull Wizard segment,
That's
which
right.
included other entertaining bits, including Poop Shoot, the Flames of Ejaculating, and many more.
Water farting.
There was a castle that was seduced by a house.
Pimp my
Oh,
house.
I'm sorry.
Castle
Was it
style.
Unibitch?
Univision was the one. So, as you guys
Sometimes you
are
unibitch.
within the space, and you see one lady, as the blinds are still open, kind of moving her wand and moving papers throughout, evening it out as people are typing ferociously. A man in all black comes in.
Typing wouldn't exist. It's 1942. Computers haven't been invented.
Typewriters.
Typewriter.
Being
Oh,
old
yeah, fair.
school.
Fair. Sorry.
You're fine. You're fine.
Griswold knows plants. That's
God, you should know this. Like, the telegraphy phone was invented at all. As
Nothing nature, man.
yeah, man. As a
a
man comes in, well dressed, 3-piece suits, very very formal, nice, big, silver cuffs on him, silk back hair, looks like he doesn't know what the meaning of a joke is, with that square of a face. Kind of just pulls up a chair, making sure it doesn't make any noise, and just slides and kind of just sits it down. Then he seats himself. As you guys are in a circular table. So we're offering in, let's say, for your silence of an event that never happened. We're struggling with this Grindelwald thing. We had a giant dragon under our noses. Half the ministry was working for Grindelwald. I got it initially fired. We need hands. And if I understood Dumbledore correctly, someone stole an artifact from our vaults. And that artifact apparently has disappeared. So, we can't say that we were at fault, but you can't say that you were the victors. This isn't a strong arm situation. It's a mutual understanding situation. Do you want a job at the ministry? We have many that can help you with your talents, help you grow as a young wizard, in which is understand you have some particular distrust, but will consult in a humanitarian way. Which we've dealt with the Newt before. Understand how that works. if anyone wishes to spend the rest of their educational career here, we can at least give you a passing B within all your owls. The harder you work, the more fast you will advance within the system. The higher up you'll be. We technically need straight A's for auras. And some of you have already messed that up.
I'm smart.
As he kind of looks down, not looking everyone in the eye except for Neff when he says that. But
you said I'm smart.
I'm smart.
that doesn't mean that there isn't a very useful position for you here within the Aura division. So the big game division, there is a lot of work that needs to be done with the second-class citizens. There is work that needs to be done with the wolves, centaurs, beasts of unintelligent proportion. He's eyeing you so heavy, Sonya.
Good.
But defeating a Welsh with a couple of teens and hippie wouldn't be a word at this time. Hippie wouldn't be a word at this time.
No, it wouldn't.
A vagabond
Sure, vagabond.
Vagabond, yeah.
Yeah.
I can see
is
that.
Ne'er-do-well.
impressive nonetheless. As you see that he kind of pulled out a folder with all of your faces on it, a school photo, and a current photo, the last photo that you might have been in, even if it was 10 years ago, that's the one they would have on file.
The wanted posters.
Oh
The
God.
wanted posters for some, but this is a more eloquent photo that he has of you guys, as in a very, what's it called, kind of spy-ish way. There's a vanilla envelope and then just with white text on top. In the corner, it just says Order of the Broken Moth. And you see one slit of paper for each one of your names, including Artie and Mia, including Ferris as well, including Osiris as well.
Oh,
As you see all the names kind of laid out as he kind of collects them. As he's doing this with some sort of purpose, so at least you understand whatever that means to you. Kind of puts him up. He stands up. We'll be in contact.
Good.
And
I've
then
got some things to do.
I mean, if we don't see you, you'll see us. So.
You
And
won't
he looks-
see me.
As he looks at both you, Jericho and Sonya. Don't drink all my tea. And he just walks out.
No
Leaving
problem.
you guys to whatever discussion that you guys want amongst yourself. And you see that as soon as he's walking, he's not really, he walks away. You see that he's talking to someone as the blinds are still all up. But you see a woman pass by with a very peculiar, more American hat. She walks by, she just snaps her fingers and the blinds all close. So,
Curious or curious?
what do we do? You guys are technically still within the office. If there's anything you guys wanted to discuss. If not, there are some messages that I was given prior to this game and our 24-hour session for some about what we want to do for the next couple of months before we reconvene, coincidentally, in a little bit under a year at a summer break.
Yeah.
So, is there anything that you guys wanted to discuss before you left the minister?
Is there any way to negotiate and stay in the good favor of the ministry, possibly get interesting assignments that we could advocate for some of these creatures of lesser intelligence or whatever, like we know is not the way we want them treated?
Is that something that you would...
I think that would be interesting, but I don't want to commit to like a full-time ministry man kind of thing.
Be an independent consultant.
That is not in my thought process of wanting to do that because of my familial relations that I would like them to be away from the ministry.
Be an independent consultant. Work on your terms. It's like a 1099. You just you fill out your own taxes at the end of the year, but
I'll be honest with you guys. I'm considering this, but I need to talk to my dad about it.
Yeah, what would they do when they...
I don't know. This is something I want to consider, at least. But I have to think this through a little.
I've done consulting work for the ministry before.
See, and my mom worked for the ministry, and it
Polish
turned out
ministry,
poorly,
but the Polish ministry is also talks with the UK and all that stuff. They're all interconnected.
Yeah.
The pay's decent, and you're not treated like complete crap.
Well, that's good at least, but I don't know. It's something I kind of want to maybe think about, but I'd love to talk to you guys about individually later once we're
outside of the ministry's creeping gaze.
Outside of here.
I mean, if you guys need to take your conversation
elsewhere
to a local coffee shop or maybe
we could do
the
that.
Leaky Cauldrons or any of those locations, you can totally do that. If that's what the group decides they
I
want to
think we
do.
should go to Borgenberg.
Totally, let's go
Wow.
there right now.
Oh god.
I mean, no,
Apparate.
like the ministry's in London and Borgen and Burke's is all the way up in.
No, I thought
You guys
it was
want to
in
go to
London
Leaky
too.
Cauldron?
I didn't think it was in
get a
Hong
drink.
Kong.
It's
I thought it was
the-
by the cauldron. It's 3 broomsticks that's in Hogsmeade.
Yes, there is a map that I have.
I could be wrong. There could be 2 Borgen and Burks. You know, there's like this.
No.
You can
Yeah,
go
there could
to
be a chain.
That's a Dagon Alley, I think. Borgen Burks is.
You guys can
And
go
that's
to
on
whichever
this, yeah.
one is the nearest one.
Is
If
it's
I was
the
only
Leaky
Cauldron.
Cauldron.
joking. We don't need to go to the Dark Wizard place.
It's a Leaky
Why not?
Cauldron. You want to go to Leaky Cauldron, get a drink, guys? Jericho, Sonya.
Yeah, after being in this place for an
Okay.
extended period of time.
Let's
I
go.
need beer.
Is it insulting if we leave without giving them a decision?
As you guys
for
walk
the
out
ministry?
and you say those exact words, we'll be in touch.
Okay.
As a message, big time. Consider our offer.
Thank you.
And a very intense stare at Sonya as you're not making friends here.
She's enemy number 1.
As
I was in their prison. I was in lockup for a while, so.
you were actually. You guys were kind of locked up for a bit.
Oh yeah.
As this never happened conversation. As you hear the nice pitter patter of a corgi walking the hallways, because that's what
What
was
we're
heard
hearing,
a second
yeah.
ago. Yeah. My doggo is in the room now. Oh,
He's so
just-
cute.
He's the best. So, do you want to take this conversation to the
Yes.
tavern? Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. As you guys go,
Have some butterbeer.
yeah,
Pumpkin juice.
butterbeer is real beer can definitely be given to the child that is you.
Just give me a dark stout.
Let's say for the purposes
And that's
of all
for your
this,
man
a silver would suffice for the liquids that we are indulging in this evening.
Okay.
As you have your stout, you have your. Do you want a pint, half pint? What type of? How much?
Be a pint.
Pint of beer, butter beer for the young ladies.
Yep. Same here.
2
Yeah.
butter beers, and then looking at Sonya.
Pumpkin juice.
Is
Pumpkin
there
juice.
a Bella with us?
Not with you.
No. Where is he just...
Your brother specifically
Yeah,
would
yeah.
be very interested in the dragons and seeing what is up.
So he's still out?
Yeah.
Okay, fair. Just curious, because we didn't mention, so...
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, I would really prefer this to be a team discussion.
No, agree. I was just curious if he's with us.
And with the sad man slowly playing his flute in the corner of both instruments at the same time.
Fair.
The cauldron's ever so leaky. Fine, smooth.
My shoes is getting
Smell of food is smooth now.
Yes.
The smell of food in the air. the broth of your pints of ale and your dark scout. Ever so tasty. Not the brand that you're used to, but still good. Still good.
Not as good as Guinness.
Not as good as Guinness. I mean, nothing will be as good as Guinness. You guys have a somewhat private, at least not spied upon intently, conversation. You converse.
Bruh, they call this the Order of the Broken Moth.
I know,
Feels
right?
like that is
Pretty cool.
not
That's pretty
broken.
cool.
That's kind of ominous.
Oh, shit. Oh, that's a good one.
Sonya, I need you to roll 3 hit die and minus that from your total HP. No, you're fine. You're obviously.
So, yeah, what do you guys think about what the ministry said?
I think it's a good opportunity for you kids to get some actual work experience under your belt.
All right, Dad.
I was gonna say exactly.
Oh, right.
Okay,
You're not my
Dad.
dad.
Come on, skipping Jesus.
I'm just saying, like, working for the ministry is pretty cool. You get to do some cool things. I repaired an entire town that had been bombed. It was fun.
Sorry.
It's fun.
Yeah, it was fun. I got
Okay.
to speak to some interesting.
Was it funds?
I got to speak to some interesting kudzu. Okay.
Oh,
And
kudzu's
I
the
used it to
best.
help regrow these houses, and now they've got these beautiful Italian vines going down the side of them, and it's marvelous. It's good work. Or it was good
Okay,
work.
nature
It apparently got bombed again. but-
Cinnabon agrees or disagrees with you.
He said, kudzu to you.
Oh yeah, that's a 10. Yeah, he agrees with me.
That's like half and half. How did you go positive with that?
Sure, why not? So,
So, yeah.
What is this?
Jericho, what do you think?
I don't know. I don't know what.
They called you a second-class citizen, dog. Like,
Why do you call him dog?
Dude, I'm like more of like. It was like second class, and I'm like down here. So.
Yeah. Okay, so who trusts the ministry? This is the
Third
general
class?
takeaway. Can we just put our trust in them wholly and become people who work for the ministry? Or is this not even something we're thinking? Because I'm still a little hesitant. Every time we've done anything slightly outside of their idea of what we should be doing, we're on a wanted poster. So, come on.
But maybe this will help us be on the right side with them, you know?
Or does that mean that our wings are
Clipped.
clipped? I wasn't going to make a moth joke, but sometimes they're broken. How many hit die did I just lose?
at least 3.
Dad jokes, 3 hit die.
Okay, so my thoughts are possibly we could maybe do some good while we're helping them if this is something we decide to do, or if you don't, then that's cool too. I'm hesitant for obvious reasons, but I'm also interested in helping rebuild things and helping people that need help. So maybe a consulting job would be up my alley. but-
independent consultant.
Yeah, that might be where I'm heading right now. I don't know. I gotta talk to my dad definitely about all of this. See his opinions.
I appreciate what Neff is saying about being on the right side of the long arm of the law, if you will. I think that them giving us the benefit of the doubt versus assuming that we're always rabble-rousing or whatever would be a positive.
Punching orders in the dick.
I mean,
That's what we do.
Who hasn't ever met an orc that needed to get punched?
I mean, I'd totally
I mean,
punch.
Pretty sure we
them.
just had a conversation with an aura that needed a good dick punch.
Some of them pay for that, so it's okay.
Actions have consequences.
Oh yeah.
I mean, skipping Jesus. I would a little powder. He's gonna kick me out.
He's gonna kick all of us out. Anyways.
Yes, the campaign's over, guys. That was good while it lasted. Almost a year.
They can just skip out.
So I think that as a group we should, do what we want for the next few months. I remember you were telling me about some kids that needed potentially a better home.
Absolutely.
I think farm is a good idea for that.
Okay.
Um,
I'm down for that.
That's a beautiful thing to spend our time at, because think of how much we're changing their lives. And is that what he meant by second-class citizens? Not the humans that are the familiars that are hanging around the magical people, right? But the creatures? What do you think he meant?
I think he meant werewolves and pretty much anything that they consider not as intelligent as humans.
So like half-bloods?
No. Half-bloods, no.
I don't think that's what he meant. I think he meant more...
He meant like centaurs and giants and other what have yous.
I think.
I feel like it's a slippery term.
But I also need to have a conversation...
There could be prejudice there too, I don't know.
I do need to have a conversation with your dad about a certain potion. Because I can... On the farm,
You're not very subtle, man. It's
Yeah,
okay, I got you.
People are weird. Don't judge me, you're not my dad.
And yet, he's telling us how to earn money and build up our future. And
you're not mine. I'm just kidding.
Wow.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think I definitely want to help move my dad and those kids.
The only issue is I don't know if the farm has a silver mine nearby.
We'll figure something out. Well, we'll scout.
But there's a town
something
nearby.
There is a town nearby.
With traits people who theoretically
Possibly.
can get all kinds of things. And you might know someone that has an affinity for finding shiny things.
That's true.
And
It's
it
very
enjoys
possible.
the hunt. I'm just saying.
That's very possible.
It might be a purpose there.
That's me. So, sorry, I was looking in the chat. It said, we have Neff the Hufflepuff Barbarian. I said, hi, that's me. Anyways, yeah, I think that's
What
probably...
do you think, Neff the Hufflepuff Barbarian?
We like to smash things with her mole. We didn't do introductions. Forgot about that.
We were going to do little sidetrack things here and there, so
Yeah.
that would be plenty of introductions.
That's fine. Yeah, I think I am definitely interested in helping my dad.
That's me. Sorry. Bones, the Gryffindor sorcerer.
You guys can introduce yourselves for the curious chat. That's totally fine.
We have a new viewer.
What
can I say?
I am Bones, the Gryffindor sorcerer.
Ryan, who do you play?
I'm Griswold, a Circle of Spores druid. You can find the Circle of Spores in the Guildmaster's Guide to Ravnica. And,
Yeah.
I'm a tree hugger.
Tree hugging is the best. Josh, over there in the aether of the TV. Who are you and what do you play?
I'm playing Jericho. He's a rogue. He's also a werewolf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ow!
And Steph, can you introduce your character and you? So.
Yes, I'm Stephanie. I'm playing Sonya, the divination wizard from Hufflepuff.
She already knows how this ends.
I know how it ends.
Always knows how it is.
I already rolled for it. I know the future.
So we have everyone except for Slytherin, I believe, in our party.
Yeah.
Our current party.
Ferris,
Rip Ferris.
Artie, and
So,
Mia.
Continue on with y'all's conversation about the mines.
Yeah, I think we could probably scout the area, see what's around, see what's available. We could always try to set up something with the town to see if there's some sort of barter or trade.
Just card in your silver.
Yeah.
Honestly, the kids seem pretty resourceful for what they were able to do when
They
they were
really
trying to
are.
build things. So maybe they can do some kind of trades work
I know
and be
you
able to
said-
sell something in exchange.
Yeah. I
Seems
know
like
you
a
said
nice farm.
that this farm doesn't have very many like rooms, and it's not that.
The house can be built up and out.
Yeah, and I'm willing to do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a pretty strong girl. I got muscles.
I can fortify it.
I can build. My dad can build. We're
Habitat
good.
for alphas.
Oh, the alpha kids! Oh God.
How do I reach these kids?
It's an alpha house.
Okay,
It's the
so-
first frat house.
Is there anything else that needed to be discussed here at our Leaky Cauldron before we head off to our individual
I'm so
next couple of months, let's say, before we reconvene at a summer trip.
Sonya, wait for us before you just go running off into Egypt, okay? Like, I understand.
Why don't we all, like, go together to Egypt? Because then we can help each other out.
Yeah, let's
I
let's
give y'all a few weeks.
Okay.
So I lose control.
Can we follow the purple trail?
Just send me a letter.
An owl?
Send me an owl. Early enough so I can prepare. Because I'm gonna try to make a new ally.
Where are you going to go?
You'll see. Eventually.
He's gonna go punch Alpha in the dick.
No, I think he's gonna go hang out with Nexus and see if he can pull.
Oh no.
I'll punch Ferris in the dick.
He said Ferris.
Woo!
That was our Slytherin. We miss our Slytherin.
I'm gonna pull Jericho. I almost said Josh. I'm gonna pull Jericho aside and after we're kind of like drinking and having fun a bit, and I'm just gonna pull him to the side and inconspicuously and say, if you're gonna go into a werewolf lair, you know I got your back.
Damn, you're good. Yeah, I know.
I'm just saying. I'm smart and I got those wolf senses. I know what you're up to, boy.
Are you smart though? Are you smart? What's your in?
No.
I got actually pretty good
Chicken to
intelligence.
stats. Sometimes you gotta just say you're smart.
I'm smart, okay? I know my owl don't show it, but I'm smart.
I do think, though, there's one thing that we didn't talk about, just to throw this back in there. It seemed almost quest-ish, if you will, that the ministry was mentioning that there is a missing... relic wasn't the word you used.
Artifact.
I don't know where relic's coming from in my brain. Too many books. Anyway, and so seems like they might be interested in us trying to find someone that we were relatively close to at one point to help them recover something. I think that was kind of an open-ended thing. If that's something we want to volunteer for. Now, that might put us in a whole mess of stuff that, we typically step into, so maybe that's not worth it, but I'm just throwing it out there. It's a thing.
Well, I think if we actually... I don't know about you guys. I
would be concerned about them just to know that they're safe. It would be nice to know, but,
I think that if we're independent contractors...
I like to keep my brother
if we end up
away.
doing that, then possibly we could say, no, we're not going to do that. We can maybe have the option.
We have the autonomy of saying no.
Yeah, and my question is also, is this an all or nothing? Like they want us as a group, as a package? We all agree?
So.
Or they're just going to take individuals and take what they can get?
I think that they'll
Is there anybody directly opposed that says, I will not work with the ministry anymore? It doesn't sound like it.
I'd rather not, but to be on good terms, I'll bend a little bit.
Independent contractor.
If I'm serving somebody coffee, I'm gonna lose my shit.
2 sugars and 1 cream.
That's fair. So say we'll contract with no menial labor.
I'm good at menial labor. Ish. Anyways.
Also, if I recall, I don't remember actually when, it was referred as the Dreamweavers could be able to see other people's prophecies. Was that said at one point?
Didn't the Welsh tell us that?
I'll bend just to find out more into that, though. For my own benefit.
Ministry's gonna have you sitting in a room being like, tell my fortune, magic lady.
Wouldn't be the first time.
So,
just don't read my cards.
With that being said...
Deck of many things?
No, thank you. Please, no.
We're going to move a little bit here and there, jumping back and forth within our time period, as Jesus likes to do. And move to a more peaceful, this isn't, but a more natural situation.
Natural, you say.
Close to some seashores, as a very large dragon. Its son, a brother, and a Bones. And Bones wants to be there?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
I'm all about my dragons.
It's all about your dragons.
Durgans.
I love them with all my heart.
In this current situation, we would have the Green Welsh, which let me just get the miniature, just for the funsies of
And
this
the baby
situation.
too.
And the baby too.
I see the baby.
The
and I
sun.
see the green.
The baby.
Yay, guys, we found sun.
We found the babies.
It is sun.
You did find a son.
And Borlong's the moon.
Borlong is also there. Is anyone else? Bones, would you want anyone to accompany you in this endeavor?
Well, I do know there's a certain Neff that's really interested in hanging out with Borlong, so I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I will say that this is not going to be a. We do have a couple of months, but we can't have one player all over the place. So pick where you want to be with that type of mentality.
Okay.
Do you have a broom too?
I do.
Okay, I was gonna say because I think the broom's gonna assist
So
in keeping up
As-
as needed. Because I cannot operate like some newts can.
Neff, you are there, right?
Yes.
Prior to Newt's instructions, a teleportation circle linking this location and that one, as Dumbledore is ready to close the gate of this sigil to have a one-time use, essentially. As you guys mutter the incantations that are in a scroll format, as Dumbledore is explaining exactly how to do this and motioning it with you with your wand, make sure you guys practice. As a mess up would be horrific at the moment. So, whoever wants to try, I need you to roll me an Arcana. Or you guys can assist someone.
I'm gonna assist you.
So I have advantage?
With advantage, roll Arcana with advantage.
That was a nat 20.
You don't need it. Dumbledore's a good teacher. As the DC is 15.
Got it.
So, as you do the incantation and use the right hand movements and move your wand in the correct way to do your incantation, you guys just, as a little bolt of lightning appears within the greenish fields and plains of Iceland. As you guys are near the coast and you see the dragon kind of just move around, and you see that it kind of is about to puff its chest to do a roar, and then just see toxic green smoke appears from its nose. You see that its wings kind of spread out, and you see the little tiny dragon start to run around, and you see its wings also spread as it tries to lift off but not quite make it. And you see Borlong in Draconic as they start roaring to each other, and Bones, you will be able to translate it as, remember, like I showed you. And they start waiting for the wind to kick in as he inhales, getting a little bit of helium within himself, and then you start seeing him take off as Borlong is kind of aiding him in the flight, and almost like a big brother situation. As Newt just evaporates there with a woman that you did see before. Now, she has a very peculiar American style hat, short hair, as they're both holding hands. And she's like,
So many seals, sorry.
as she looks at the Welsh, that's the beast. Okay. It's bigger than what you said, Newt. That's a big creature. And he's like, oh,
It's a purdy durgan.
it's a bird durgan right there.
Purdy durgan.
Goddamn knew he's gonna change his accent a little bit for the rest of this game. And like some dragons. As As Newt looks at the Welsh, and you start seeing them have a conversation by themselves. Half Draconic, half in common, since his accent isn't completely, totally the parcel tongue version of the Draconic that we need for him to conversate with them. As you see the
Why don't you let him borrow your
adopted
staff?
brothers.
I mean, he could if he wanted, but I think he got his own thing.
It's the adopted brothers is not a word. Big brother, little brother situation that is happening. Bones, what do you guys do? As everyone's kind of discussing things, and you see...
I'm like fangirling, going, oh my god, it's so cute! That's literally what I'm doing.
Did I possibly retrieve a crystal skull in between now and then? Is that something that I have, or...
Very specific crystal skull for a very specific reason?
The reason I was then not any type of orb, not even close, but I was thinking that it's very beautiful crystal skull that's green, and it had some powers to it, as I remember.
Oh, from
and I was
Thomas.
thinking it might make a really nice first new horde present, like housewarming, and it's also, you know, like honor your new space, give you the beginning of your new horde, something beautiful.
Sure.
To make us friends. That's what I was hoping Borlung and I could do for the
Mr.
wow.
Greenwell.
because I'd like to be on the friend side of this beautiful dragon that's very powerful.
It's a big boy.
And maybe
Sure.
he's not interested in being friends, but at least not angry at us would be nice.
We can allow that.
Okay.
As you see Newt and his friend being very, very close, but as Newt is casting incantations and charms, and you see a barrier start to form around, and almost like a mist outside the barrier. The dragons are playing and frolicking. As every now and then the little green Welsh would snap at Borlung or breathe poisonous gas at him. But
Nice.
it doesn't really bother him
would
terribly.
respond with a little ice puff.
A little puff of ice here and there. But the first ice puff, you see the greenwood, and Borlung kind of just dips his head and continue flying.
I'm going to walk up, since I saw them present a crystal skull to them. I'm gonna walk up and give them 2 gems, 1 to each. I'm gonna say, this is for you. I hope you enjoy it, and sorry we had to meet under these circumstances, but I'm really hopeful for our friendship going forward.
As the Welsh grabs the... You know the old customs. They don't follow. He just chews the gem and breaks it and swallows it.
I'm glad you like it.
You know better than we do what to do with things, so I trust you.
As before the Welsh stands tall and proud, looking at his son, finally in a, from what you're gathering, a peaceful location that they haven't really had.
Not a lot of people, right? I mean, for
There's definitely not even an animal or a bird or a bug nearby. As you kind of lose track of where Newt is as he keeps spreading around, casting charms and protective spells all around this area, and it's a vast amount of space that they have.
Awesome.
When the Welsh kind of like puts his wings down and just stands tall to get a better look at where his son is, I need both of you guys to roll perception. Is that a good look or a bad look?
That's a 9.
I'm at 18.
18. Well, you don't see.
Yeah.
You're maybe too busy looking up Borlung, the silver dragon flying around.
I mean, he is shiny.
He's so pretty.
But you, as you're looking at him and getting a good, like legitimate good view of him in complete sunlight, not obscured by any shadow or heavy rainfall or the cave that he was in, and definitely not trying to protect yourself for dear life, you see that its neck and its entire belly is filled with lacerations. As the dragon looks upward, he's looking at his son. Norgring. And he leaves, and you know it's like an old school Parsatonian. And then kind of just starts walking away from you guys.
That's his name?
He just says that.
What was it again?
Nordgring. Kind of like Nordgreen, but with an accent.
Not green.
I'm guessing in my... Maybe I could roll for the tome, but I would have a bit of healing that could actually affect a dragon, because they have a different kind of magic and a different...
Well, you don't have any healing spells that I know of.
I don't even think I have a... I did have a potion, but I might have used it all when we were with Nexus. I'm not sure if I
you can roll me an intelligence if you'd like.
Oof.
Yeah, I'm not that smart.
You have no idea how to treat these wounds.
Okay.
At all.
Nope.
They're old, that's all you know.
Yeah.
I mean, those are some deep scars for something this big.
I mean, it would stand to reason that since you had said he was, what, 700, 800 years old? Like,
you guys gathered at least that information from your research.
Very aged, that this is...
He's old.
Not in the recent.
He mentioned a lot of things from personal wounds given from oh gosh, what's his name? Old wizard, Slytherin wizard. Merlin, thank you. So as the Lady Aura comes, you do know that this is going to be a lot of paperwork, and we need to keep files of all this information. There's a lot of signatures that need to be done, and every single person here is a witness. And there's just a lot of things that need to be done. Oops! As she kind of pulls out her wand. I don't know what's happening. And her wand barely touches the paper, and you see that the tips of the paper start burning. That's just the darnest thing. And she kind of just lets it drop as the papers fly away, and you see them start burning away.
I don't know what happened. That was nuts. That's
what
just
happens
so
when
weird.
you hang around with dragons. Things mysteriously burn up.
And she's gonna look at Newt. Is it a thing that you Brits keep losing track of big creatures and misplacing paperwork? And with a almost proud look of like, yeah. Newt says nothing but continues to cast the charm spells. And unless you guys want to do anything specific, Borlong will ask his big sister if he can stay.
Yeah, of course. If you're comfortable and you guys are happy, I want you to be happy. And I also want the Welsh to not feel threatened by you. So maybe you guys make a good ice poison team.
As Borlong, your younger silver dragon brother. It's odd saying that out loud. I mean, it's like he's a little young, but I can have someone to play with. Also, I really think the big guy will get really angry and might eat me if I don't.
Fair. I understand, but will I be able to see you, or will that interfere with the charms? Can I come back to see you?
I can fly really fast.
Okay. As long as I can see you again.
You could always message me with messaging spells. I don't really know how that works.
I better get better at it.
Yeah. Do that.
I'll keep doing adventures and get better eventually.
Okay. As they start running around, spreading the wings, and doing circles around themselves.
Oh.
As the Green Welsh looks oddly tired to you guys, and he just is there in a very motionless position, staring off into the sea.
They do that though, right? They go into their hibernation for years and years.
They hibernate for a very, very long time, yes.
Maybe he's been fighting for so long, he just needed to rest.
I'm gonna go up to Borlong and I'm gonna say, I know that sometimes I come on way too strong, and I think you're really awesome.
Skipping Jesus, you could say that again.
But I really am gonna miss you, and I hope that we'll see each other again.
This makes me want to cry.
As he kind of swoops down a little bit, girl wings, then we can talk. Take off.
Oh shit!
Oh.
Now that's a new goal. You got it, man. I'm gonna grow fur and wings, and we're gonna date.
And this is the story about how Neff transformed her character into a dragon.
And as you say that, you see there's a slight hesitation and he looks back, and then kind of gives you like, oh my god, what did I do? Like,
And I just give a thumbs up. I'm like, good luck, Neff.
there's a legit chill in his chill body as he flies off. But
It's Nephilim.
Nephilim, there you go.
Nephilim, yeah. Ship
God.
us.
Please don't. Please fucking don't.
Icy fur, babes. Icy fur.
Lynn, you know how Rule 34 works.
The things I have seen. So, with that, Neff, I assume you're going to also be there helping your father
Oh, for sure.
do its thing.
Yes.
As you guys approach,
I have a very tight schedule right now.
apparently, you're busy all over the place. Griswold,
What's up?
there is a nice warm campfire outside with all the kids, as sleeping inside is maybe not the best thing for them sometimes. And they, not that they're inappropriate or impolite or rowdy. They do like to fight, but it's always very oddly mannered and clean. They like to flip a lot. It's really weird. But a lot of them like to just stand outside in a very well-controlled fire. And so that's at the moment.
Are we on the farm already?
We'll be on the farm already.
Oh, okay.
With a very prospering vegetation, a large tree doing exceptionally well. The movement of the Welsh seems to have lifted whatever veil was on the farm. Neff, your take on this is, holy crap, it is a lot of water that all these plants need, yet they are never watered.
This is weird. It's cool, but it's weird.
Magic.
Oh, that makes sense.
As Edward is currently, he doesn't really
He says it with the mask on.
settle down
yeah.
until
Shit, I
it's
should do that.
way past his the bedtime, as he's currently just hammering away, as he's adding the third installment of he built one little room attached to the house that you can connect, then built a second, then a second.
My Griswold mask is missing.
It might be on the floor. Things drop.
Oh, well.
You.
Anyway.
But at the moment, there's definitely 3 different. You can call them sheds, enough for just a bed and maybe a shelf, and maybe a little desk or 2.
Mm-hmm.
But each kid is promised a room.
Their own.
Their own room, which is unique and definitely not the sewers. But is there anything specific that we would like to do within the farm?
Yep, I'm gonna be scouting for any sort of mine thing I could think
Roll
of.
me nature or survival.
I'm going to be double checking the farmstead and making sure I have all of the magical herbs and stuff that are growing to be able to have pretty much everything else that the potion needs.
Roll me a nature and an arcana.
And an arcana.
Survival.
Combined or like separate?
Roll both of them separately, yeah.
16.
So that's 16 for the nature
Okay.
and a 10 for the arcana.
Okay. The materials are there. Unfortunately, without without you being here, they haven't. How these plants grow is too vast for them all to be placed within the farm land, within the acres that it is. You can do it if you were here all the time. But there's a lot of manual things that you can do once you plant the seeds. Give it a couple of months, maybe, of you constantly redoing your rituals, and then give Edward the correct steps to do manually to keep them up. And after that is plants just need a correct amount of sun and water. And after that it's a formula that anyone can do. They need to know the formula.
Gotcha.
So it is going to take a little bit, but you manage that he can do it.
Okay.
But it's a bit of work at the beginning, but as long as you take care of that, he can take care of the extension to the house.
Okay.
And what did we get on our survival?
Oh, it was 16 total.
16. How many days do you want to scout by yourself looking out into the...
In the woods.
Mm-hmm.
Dice tray.
3.
Dice tray. 3?
3.
Okay. Within your 3 days there, 3 days back, so about a week of you by yourself, the only real issue that you encountered was a couple of coyotes that thought that you would be an easy meal, but a quick punch or two and send them off.
Yeah.
Not that you really wanted to, but you kind of have to.
Yeah.
They were persistent.
I'm just
Just
picturing
fucking
you
leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me. God damn it!
I'm just picturing you whipping out your maul and Happy Gilmoreing one of the sorry fuckers like across.
I would have heard it. I would have punched it just to make it go away.
You go to your home.
But you don't naturally. There's no mines that would produce that mineral. With the option of trade in city, town, it's not a terrible idea.
Yeah. I think that's what we're probably going to end up doing. So I'm going to go back and tell my dad that I think that's what we're going to have to end up doing. That I'll give him stuff to be able to trade. But also maybe we could work out, like, maybe you can trade some things that grow here for something, or I don't know.
What was the main crop of the farm?
Main crop of the farm? I honestly didn't think about this. Let's say Scottish Highlands. What would grow in
Don't say
Scotland?
potatoes.
Yeah, I was
Don't
gonna
say.
say.
Don't say potatoes, that's not going to get very much.
What about leeks? They need a lot of water, though. don't they?
Leeks. But it's magic.
Leeks.
I know, leeks.
Oh. Like the leaky called.
You can do like wheat.
Wheat's a good option.
Yeah, let's
Wheat's
go
very
with
good.
wheat.
Wheat? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's like wheat to the exterior, and then there's like an interior part of the farm that's got like magical stuff. So that way, if like a muggle walks by, they're just gonna see a bunch of wheat. But if like
You go in
those
further.
who know,
It's magical.
walk in further, they're gonna find some weird looking plants.
They're they're definitely the plants needed, like the dittany and the monk shroud and
Valerian root.
the valerium and a lot of things that Neff, he is your father. Roll me a d20 plus 2.
D20 plus 2. Let me get a good
And
guy.
Griswold, roll me a nature.
That's a 4.
Okay.
That's not a good number.
Actually, no, he's an alchemist.
Yeah. He's a potion maker.
He is a potion maker. He would understand a little things more than chemistry versus herbology.
Yeah.
I mean, it is.
I mean, he has to know a little bit of herbology.
That's a 9.
Plus 2.
It's gonna take a while. You were expecting this project to maybe take 2 to 3 months. It's looking like maybe 5 now. A long time. You're
It's not an easy ritual.
No.
It's you guys are saying the same words, but it means different things to both of you. Like you guys are in the same ballpark, but he's talking too much equation and feel and precision, and you're like just let it come natural. Let the energy feel, and you're like, yeah, but like exactly how many seconds do I need to let my feel the energy? And it's just there's not. He's coming way too scientific.
Yeah.
Of an approach.
That's my dad.
For how this needs to be done.
Let me show him something I think he'll appreciate. I'm gonna take him out to the center of the farm and show him Mom's grave.
Okay.
And when we get there, I'm gonna say, this is why I cast this ritual every year. You'll note that there's a different plant for each year that I've done this around her gravesite. I'll usually sit in front of this grave, and I'll cast Good Berry, I guess. Materialize the berries, and I'll put one out for each hour, and then just tick them off. And you know, if I get hungry, just pop one. You know, it's like methamphetamine.
And thus we found we can trade with the townsfolk.
Oh my god.
With a couple of months of conversation,
good diversion.
He's letting go of his ways. You see that the first day you see actual progress is the day he did not take a pencil and paper to a session. That is the first day you felt that he really made progress in keeping these plants alive without your influence, without you being there.
Okay.
And there is now, other than just food that can be traded into the Muggle community, magical plants that will thrive for an entire year with basic maintenance from him. That could be traded off and produced to, well, not produced, but traded up to buy the silver that he needs for the only ingredient he does not have within the farm. And as the months progress, 11 more sections gets added to the house.
Nice.
The interior gets fixed up. It's
Kids are very resourceful.
They are. They're very hardworking. Sometimes exhaustingly hardworking. They eat very little. They do more than they should. They're very well mannered, and they like to fight a lot. But is there anything other than we would like to do at their farm?
Yes.
Yes.
I want to help him build I'm going to get materials and help build a cage like he had at the other house for protection if needed.
Which would have been one of the first things that you guys did.
Yeah, okay, good. Also want to talk to him about what the ministry said and the job that they offered and what his thoughts are. Obviously, there are drawbacks, and I don't want to expose myself, basically, for what I...
Because he looks at you and kind of rubs his hand on your hair. Who, if you keep this potion, you shouldn't be fought out.
Right.
If you think it's a good way to advance in a career, do it. Don't put yourself in a position that you wouldn't.
He's my dad.
Yeah.
He is your real dad.
He is my real dad.
He's going to call you Pooh all day long.
You come for the Harry Potter and stay for the fields.
Right.
Fields and good berries.
I'm basically going to tell him, I think that what I'm going to do for now is do this independent contracting that Griswold keeps talking about.
He's a very good man.
I agree.
Thank you.
You're not here.
Thank you, I'll say later. For no reason whatsoever.
I agree with that, and he's helping us out so much, and he's becoming somebody I can definitely trust with stuff. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So I had an agreement to that.
It's weird, huh?
Uh-oh. Don't make the daddy mode kick in.
Oh no, Dad, not like that.
No,
I have a dragon waiting for me.
You know, your father is never ready when their daughter wants to date older men or different species, and he kind of just walks away.
I'm just gonna run up behind him and hug his back.
He pauses, hugs you back, and that night, 1/4 of a bottle of whiskey was drank. Coincidentally.
It's so weird. It's so weird. I don't know what happened, Dad.
You have a spell for perma whiskey too, right?
No.
So, anything else that we would like to do with
I'm going to leave him with some stuff. Oh my gosh, I have so much crap. I'm going to give him. What do I have? I got those pikes. I'm gonna leave him with all of those pikes that I found.
No problem, no problem. Those definitely materials that would have been used.
Pots. Apparently we had pots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, y'all take.
I
mean, the loot's there.
I'm leaving him with that. I'm leaving him with the pots. I'm leaving him.
Are you dividing loot?
No, this is all just my stuff.
Okay.
The other stuff I have is a treasure thing.
Which I don't recall if everyone's gold was split.
I split it up, but basically somebody said.
We'll do that on break.
Yeah.
Just
Okay,
think
cool.
that pops
And
into
I'm
my-
leaving him with.
If you want to mark it
30.
down.
30 gold.
Okay. That would definitely come in handy.
Not enough to destabilize a country, though, so.
Yeah. And, yeah.
30 gold in the Muggle world is a lot.
Yeah.
30 gold and 20 platinum.
That
Holy
is
bejesus.
very generous.
And this is all just my money, by the way. So.
As he greatly appreciates that, and ever so often he would go to market and there'd be a pretty good meal. As alchemists tend to be kind of good cooks. They follow recipe pretty well.
Chemists.
Yeah, chemists are good at that.
So let them good berries, bro.
That special good berry, that green good berry.
Oh yeah.
Some of that nice. Have you heard of purple? You should look at purple. It's a good company. Not the mattress. So.
Oh, I'm also going to talk to him about. I plan to help Dumbledore and myself maybe possibly work on some werewolf laws or conditions for them that are better.
I'm sure that you're going to be appreciated.
I'm planning on doing that, so I just wanted to let you know.
And with that, speaking of werewolves.
Ow!
Ow!
That was perfect timing.
That
Wolf
was.
boy over here.
Woo!
Wolf boy
Woof,
over
woof.
here.
So, Jericho.
Don't anger the wolf.
Yeah.
How do we approach the forest?
I'm excited to hear this.
I just want to keep on going until I find him.
Okay.
Just normally. No sneaking, nothing. Just
Wolf boy not being sneaky. What the fuck is this amateur bullshit right here?
He's doing some jazz.
As
Jazz.
we
He's
definitely
got a
do
puppet.
With his hands.
approach.
Oh boy.
As you walk into the Forbidden Forest, let's say within the hour of you just walking by yourself, you get the feel that you're in. Nothing's approaching you intentionally, and after a while that it takes you to find a freaking miniature. Where the hecking is our boy?
I have no idea.
Well, I can't find him, so we'll just.
He's not over there, is he?
No, he'd be in here.
And
it's
Dumbledore, the Vine, and the crickets are extra crickety.
yeah, but whatever. I can't find him, so we'll just use his alternative version.
Oh no. Oh no.
Ow!
As
Steph, were you asking him to turn it down a little bit because the crickets?
Yeah, the crickets are extra chirpy.
sorry, I was looking for a mini that doesn't exist. Thank you. Apologies. As you are approaching the forest, and again, after an hour or so of there being nothing, no stag, no... You do hear cries of wolves in the middle of the night, but it's not full. And you do manage to see a very large, tall, hairy werewolf approach you at a non-full moon. and just looks like it's staring at you with these sharp red eyes.
I need you to roll me initiative, Jericho.
How you doing?
I need you to roll me initiative.
Are you serious?
It's
I'm
just
serious.
him.
I need you to roll me initiative.
1 second.
Oh
This
shit.
this is how Jericho dies.
14.
15.
Uh-oh.
As he just lunges at you, I need you to make me a grapple check.
A grapple check?
Yep.
Strength?
Yep. Athletics. Versus his. Oh my god, are you serious? Cool. All right.
10.
You just beat his 7.
Oh.
As I rolled low, and I mean low, as he just lunges at you, and you kind of grab onto him, kick him right underneath his stomach, and just barely, and I mean barely by an inch, lunge him just off you, so you can just tumble to the side as you quickly get up and have your hand on both blades that are now silvered. If mark off the goal that we discussed,
Yes.
but now your both blades that are silvered. And you see the wolf kind of just lunges upward as his tethered clothes are still on him, with a intelligence that is odd. Maybe not to you, but it should be.
So, I heard that you finished off the wench. Again, I ask you, what makes you worthy?
Listen. Force is no longer a threat. Omni's dead. You're free to do what you wish. I just came here hoping to make an ally, and therefore I'm the best.
What was the second part?
Learn from one of the best.
Roll me the diplomacy.
Ooh.
Whoa,
Good.
coming in with the honor.
With advantage for brown nosing.
What's diplomacy?
Yeah.
Persuasion?
Persuasion. Sorry,
There's a
persuasion.
joke in there.
Apologize.
That would go.
Spoilers from Battle Royale.
With an advantage?
Sure, advantage for the brown nose.
19. That's a straight roll. I don't have any pluses. Oh, I'm sorry. No, yeah, just 19.
As he says to you,
Show me your transformation.
Alright. Shift.
alright, as you see him shifting, the bones start cracking as he starts almost instinctually starting to tear off parts of your skin intentionally as your clothes are the ones getting ripped off. You shift into your shifter form, your lycanthrope version for our game.
Beast mode?
It's a thing.
As you do,
Enter the double tap.
he says,
Fucking meteor shower into arrows.
Only those of king's blood have what we have.
as he kind of goes over to you and smells you.
I grew up on the streets. I'm sorry.
A king is not determined by a castle, but by blood.
That was a fancy way of saying, who's your daddy?
Asking about my parents, or my past, or
Your daddy.
my daddy.
As he looks at you,
I give two shits where your family lies or whom they are. Don't mistake me for anything other than bloodkin.
Ooh.
hear a howl come from him. I need you to make me a charisma saving throw.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
Intimidating.
It is your charisma also. Ooh. Straight.
If you were a bard, you wouldn't be having this issue right now.
That would be having sex.
I rolled to seduce the werewolf.
That's a 7.
A 7?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
As you hear in your mind him saying, "Run!" and he starts bolting in a direction, and you instinctually start running with him.
Ooh.
Chase out. Yeah.
You don't feel like you're chasing after him, but you feel like you want to just run with him, like run free, run with the pack.
Yeah.
Uh,
Keep up with him. Stay side by side with him.
okay, and as you hear him say,
We're not friends. One advice. If I can control you, I am Alpha.
and he starts running off into the night
Nick,
as
just for now.
more werewolves start approaching you, and you feel the instinct of to defend yourself at the approach, but you see it leading a pack of werewolves on a non-full moon, running amidst and in control within the Forbidden Forest.
Ooh, that's spicy.
The fuck?
And with that,
Griswold appears out of fucking nowhere and casts Moonbeam.
we're gonna go on a little side trip in France.
Just climbs down from the
Oh, left France. Left France.
As Sonya, you come across and fairly easily dispatch a couple of troublemaking muggles that have a swastika on them.
Oh wow, yeah, I forgot France is a war zone in 1942.
Nice.
But leading your way into the madam's corridors, you see the first sign that you're there is a threshold that is just flying in the air freely. As dozens more appear, and one of them does welcome you as it still remembers your scent. As a leathered winged skinned skeletish horse appears next to you, and you pet it. As a old lady comes out of a shed, but you know it's what's inside really that counts, not what the outside looks like. You've been there before. You know that the ensemble of dead trees is just a facade for what really her slight mini mansion is on the inside.
Those poor trees.
Yeah. Sorry. So you've come back. What can the man do for you?
Just for a little bit.
As she says, 4 dead muggles.
Yep.
It's okay. I would have done it myself. But my hip, you know how it is. Come, let's have tea. Let's discuss what's on your mind.
Okay. It's a lot in there.
As this beautiful Vela, old in sound, but still quite young in physical appearance. Kind of adding on to the mystery of how old she really is. As you go inside this odd little hut that within the inside, as you're going down some stairs, this nice French glass architecture within with plants throughout, other Velas here and there that are staying and going freely, even a couple half Velas that have a more Romanian and Gypsy influence to their attire. And a palm reading is had on the left, and then on the right there is just general cooking throughout the whole day. Everyone to their own individual corridors as a mini hostel, if you will, for what it's becoming nowadays, or a more refuge for those that need it within the French quarters after all the the war that's happening, essentially. As she takes you to a private little location, takes a hold of your arm, and starts immediately giving you a palm reading. The wolf's cute. She says the wolf is cute.
Rough around the edges.
Very rough.
Rough.
So tell me about the havocs you've been having. Tell me what you need the madam for. You've grown quite strong. I actually am surprised that what I saw in my tea this morning came true. That you would be at my door. I thought I just was...
never miss the opportunity to visit you.
I know you. You're not here for pleasantries.
Damn.
Straight to business. I'm here to grow. I know my time with you wasn't as short before I got my letter, but I know you know more than I do.
Your concerns are on the Weaver of Faith.
Fate.
Faith.
Yes,
Faith?
that's been a lot on my mind.
They say, if you believe in such things, that those whom a fortune is for can only be read by those who the fortune is for. The prophecy. We say, fuck that.
Yes.
And we read others. But we do not unlock things such as potential for people. I view our magic as a deterministic point of view. We just know how to read the dots and align them together. But to truly see someone's gift and manifest it, that terrifies me.
Why is that?
If you can read where someone is going and you can push them in the right direction, you can make anyone into anything you want. But it's dead. You killed this mythic entity. So why fear indeed? So, seeing into the future. And she just kind of like jabs your forehead very hard. Unlock the third eye.
Third eye?
You've done it before, you can do it again. Unlock it. Not out of accident or someone forcing you to do it. Do it.
But how? I don't know how I did it last time. I had a link.
Well, you don't have one now. You had a glimpse of how that would work. You need to put yourself in their shoes. You need to be them. Feel everything they felt. Anticipate the illusion. Anticipate the darkness. Come, more practice. As you hear it on your hand from a little stick that kind of hits you, and more tarot readings are at hand, and fortune tellings and tea readings. But with all this, we're gonna go on our break and come back in a little bit. Yeah. So we'll see you guys in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
15 minutes. 2 minutes.
All right. See you guys in a bit. Hey guys, so excited. So Extra Life is coming up soon. November 2nd is the official day. So we're going to be doing 24 hours of gaming. It's going to be D&D and then board games, and it's going to repeat for 24 hours. So we're going to be starting November 1st. At 8 p.m. from 8 till 11, we're going to be doing our Sacred World game. Just continuing the Friday game as per usual. After that, we're going to be taking a little break and play Gloom for about an hour. So that is 11 to midnight. So midnight to about 3 in the morning, we're going to be playing Jeremiah's first DMing. Is going to be a homebrew's D&D mixed with zombie side. So it's going to be a very realistic zombie survival escape game. From 3 a.m. to about 5 a.m. we're going to be playing Betrayal on House on Haunted Hill, because that game is always chaotic and fun. And then we're jumping right back, so from 5 a.m. to about 8 a.m. we're going to be doing a one-shot Lord of the Rings game. And this is going to be DM'd by Tabitha. So we're going to be playing the first age of Middle-earth. After that, we're going to do a slight break from RPing. We're going to play about an hour, so from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. we're going to be playing Red Flag, which is a fun quasi-date setup simulator / sabotaging your friends. From 9 a.m. to noon, we're going to be playing Dungeons and Dragons. Yes, Dungeons and Dragons. I get to play a Corgi Warlock. It's so excited. So that one's going to be DM'd by Vic. We have Corgi Warlock, we have a Rottweiler Wizard, we have a Pug Cleric, what else do we have? We have a Chihuahua Rogue. We have so many babies. It's gonna be so cute, and if my doggo dies, it's Vic's fault, and he must pay. So from noon to 3 p.m. we're going to be doing a one-shot DM'd by me. It's going to be a Night Before Christmas themed, since it's spooky Halloween. From 3 to 4 we're gonna have a little bit of a buffer, or we're gonna call it our tea time. So if any game stood too long or is a little too short and we need some time to fill her up, that's gonna be an hour. So we're gonna be doing an hour of drinking tea, reviewing some of the teas we've made based on our characters, and just talking to the audience until we can get caught up on time, or if we don't even need it, then we're just gonna skip it. But that's a little hour buffer for us to make sure that everything's scheduled, because scheduling multiple D&D games for 24 hours is kind of hard. From 4 to 5 we're going to be playing Skulls and Wizards. It's going to be a extremely chaotic game that the DM is not going to know what's going to happen or what the players are gonna play or be or anything. Literally, we're gonna make it up then and there. It's gonna be cray. After the chaotic one shot that we're going to do for Skulls and Wizards, we're going to do a battle royale, also DM'd by me, and we're going to pick all the people that are still alive after 24 hours, bump up their current characters up to level 17, and it's kill or be killed. You have no alliances, no friends, you battle royale. So again, all this is for Extra Life is for raising money to help kids. All the money is going to go to the Texas Children's Hospital in downtown Houston. It's just sharing and caring. Thank you guys in advance. It's going to be our first 24-hour stream. It's all the money's going to go to the Texas Children's Hospital in downtown Houston. I mean, helping kids out. Like, what more do you need? It's 24 hours of gaming, helping kids, playing and healing.
Hey, yo, Vic, I've got the new script you sent us for the next episode. So we have new players? Who's Grayson? You know who that is?
Yeah, I'm reading that too. What's this, Tori Vaal? Tori Ball?
So we have new players?
New players?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, dude. So it also says that the schedule's changed. We're playing on Mondays now?
Yeah. You know.
Yeah, what happened to Tuesday?
That'll team out Tuesday.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, well.
Okay.
Okay.
And just one last little thing.
It's online now?
Yeah, that. So we're not playing in the studio anymore. It's all online. All right, man. That fucking works for me. All right. Cool. See you later. Bye. So, as the mic is constantly hot, and I'll just use this for just ambient sound effects. It is kind of unfortunate because we did need a Stephanie here for the next part of this.
Oh.
But
She'd come back.
She'd come back soon.
We'll just assume that everybody is with everybody when this conversation is taking place. As Dumbledore, in his ever so prying face hole that it is Dumbledore, we'll look at you guys. Is intently looking at Steph during a nice festival, a nice feast that you guys are having within the tavern. As Dumbledore is just, friend coming by to check up on you guys and whatnot, and especially to hear what the say on the ministry is and how that will take place if any one of you guys decided that you needed to take it or not take it. That is up to you, and let me know. But Dumbledore will sit next to you, staring at Sonya. Kind of raise an eyebrow, confusion. Egypt. That's an interesting location to go. Why necessarily Egypt?
So, if I remember correctly, from the wonderful, I tell Griswold everything that happened.
Yes.
And I'm saying that as a player, but if I remember correctly, when one of Omni's conditions for Sonya was that she can never go to Egypt. So as a result, it piqued her interest, and now she is
chomping at the bit to go.
Chomping at the bit to go to Egypt.
She's been chomping at the bit to go to Egypt.
Have any of you been to Egypt?
Have I?
Have you?
No.
I don't believe so.
I haven't been that far south.
Just all around Europe.
Well, I do have some connections at the Ouagadougou school. I could possibly send you a contact of someone that might lead you in the correct direction, or someone that I trust. And you kind of, not as a babysitter or as a ministry, as a friend.
Okay. I like that.
that.
I like that. I don't need no babysitter. I'm a big girl.
They already have their babysitter. Let's be real here.
I have some. But out of just pure curiosity and concern for well-being, why do you want to go poke at the bear? Omni is dead.
Really?
But there's... Why dig up information?
We want to know what we were dealing with.
That's
Why?
fair.
I mean, curiosity killed the cat and all that.
That's the concern.
We're not cats, are we?
Well, you do have a dog amongst you. A werewolf. Apologies.
Wow.
That was meant to be polite.
Cats are kind of reptilian on occasion, aren't they? Maybe.
Sure, we can say that.
Some of us.
Borlung's just a giant cat now? Is
Oh
that what
my
we're
god! I love a cat!
Yeah, my friend's name is, and I will mispronounce it with the most up in apologies towards their culture, as Dumbledore is saying this, and also Jesus, just to cover both bases. Doomsamni.
Who, what now?
His name is Doomsamni. It's not hard to miss him. He's a very...
Sami?
Doomsamni.
Samini. Ooh, nice.
It's
Samni.
he's
Doomsamni.
very flamboyant in appearance. Also a good wizard.
Is he
talented.
purple? Does he have purple skin? No, that doesn't matter. But I'm just
No.
curious if this is a
Does not
thing.
have purple skin.
Yeah.
Oh, because Omni had
Yeah,
the
that's
purple last
incoming call from Seth.
Hey, there it is.
So, there is some flu powder. Whenever you guys are ready, just let me know.
Ooh, flue powder. Much
I
more
can
fun.
take you
I
guys
need to
to.
unmute it.
Then portkey.
Okay, never mind.
There is the Flying Sand Tavern is where they will take you to.
Flying sand? Wow, that was...
That's
original.
very, very familiar. Flying sand. Like when the bottle smashed and there was flying sand.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. But apparently the place is called the Flying Sand,
That's a
Okay.
nice
and that's
one.
for different reasons. Other than
I thought
goddamn
Jesus
Omni.
was just like giving a nod to that. Nope.
No, that was just
a real thing.
Night. Ooh.
Doomsamni is our contact person, Steph.
Yeah.
Sony?
Dune saw me.
Somni.
Somni.
Like insomni.
But
Dune
like as in
Somni.
sand.
Dune.
Kind of like an Omni, but a Doom Somni.
Oh, that's scary. It's better
That's
not
also
be D-O-O-M.
It was
Yeah.
Dune, right? D-U-N?
Dumisani
Okay,
is the spelling.
cool.
But
I'm gonna put that
whenever
on.
you guys are ready, you just let Dumbledore know a little bit of flu powder and say the name of the location you guys are going to, the Flying Sand, and you guys will be teleported to that tavern.
Sweet.
Hope there's plants in the desert.
Ah, guess what? There's not.
I hear Egypt's pretty green, actually.
Yeah, I mean, around the Nile, but it's in denial. I know.
Minus-
2 more hit points.
-2 hit points. Keep that up, and you'll be a level 1 character by the end of the night.
That is so worth it.
So,
I am.
is
We
there
got permission to go. I mean, I don't need permission, but
is there anything specific that you guys want to do? I know that
Bruh, he set up flu powder for us. We're gonna
flu
teleport.
powder. Just for maintenance, we divided the gold that you guys won at the loot for Omni, the one of the secrets. Jericho purchased a second silvered short sword with a specific engraving, one saying rip, one saying tear.
Did he also get his poison potion?
You have your poison potion.
I got the potion of greater healing.
Potion of greater healing is
Greatening.
With Griswold getting the tattoo that casts the cantrip.
The thorn literally looks like Devil Snare shooting at.
That's awesome.
And after that, I believe that's all the maintenance we did.
Dragon Emblem Bag of Holding.
The Dragon Emblem Bag of Holding that you purchased.
I
Fancy.
am doing my Patronus charm.
Yes, yes. Which we'll get the numbers at the end of the game because of how we did it as a little bit confuzzled. But with 6 months, you were kind of a little bit busy. How many hours do you need to finish your Patronus?
Not very many. Give me a second.
I need 6. To get to 200, right?
250.
No, 250.
Oh, 250. Then I need 56.
Okay. 50, yeah, alright. So,
I need 30.
30. Yeah, with that, unless you need...
I need 33.
Yeah, then everyone would have their Patronus charm if you
Except me.
If you actively went out for a Patronus charm, you would have it. Within almost a half a year span, definitely have enough time.
Yay.
I would be hesitant with the 100 hours.
250 hours.
There we go. Then you need 250 hours of training to complete your Patronus. With that, and I'm very curious to hear what y'all's Patronuses are. We can discuss that out again.
Ow!
Yeah. Oh, that makes sense to me. So, as a contact within the Wagadu School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, you guys are planning to meet Dumsamni. Close to the sands of Egypt, and go from there. With food powder in hand, with all our materials ready and everything set and done, we will change our music to some desert winds.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
Hey, wasn't this a prophecy and then we just made it happen? Not a prophecy. Somewhere we couldn't go to.
She is literally dancing on
She's
screen.
so happy.
You are
Dancing in the street.
As you guys have the powder in hand, stand in front of the fireplace within the a out only location instead of the end location. Should be marked so traffic goes and flows freely within here.
Right.
You all have your powder in your hand. You all know what to say, right?
Egypt.
Flying sand.
No, flying
tavern.
sand. Sorry.
Flying
Flying
sand.
I was gonna say if you gotta send Egypt out.
She just said Dick and Alley.
Egypt. Dick Alley.
Dick Alley.
Dick Alley.
So,
Oh.
as you guys all say,
Neff is going to Dick Alley.
the location, and you guys see the green flames erupt, and you guys teleport. And as you guys you immediately start feeling the heat of the next area that you guys are going to, and you guys evaporate in front of a fireplace. You feel the shade of the building that you're in, but as you look around, there is only 3 walls,
Ooh.
shattered chairs everywhere.
Oh shit.
The door for the upstairs is kind of hanging off. You see the desert winds flowing throughout as the dews are all around you. It looks like a shattered and destroyed tavern.
God.
Well, this was nice. Let's go back.
God damn it.
No, we're in Egypt.
I mean, it has some charms.
Gods.
Roll me perception, everyone.
Oh, the shoo. That's what you get when you go to Dick Alley.
Stephanie sees everything.
15.
Oh.
Did you roll a 1?
4.
What did you get?
25.
I'm too excited.
25? Okay.
15.
25.
I got better than Sonya for once.
What did you get?
I got a 16.
Okay.
I'm so excited to be in Egypt.
18.
18. As you guys just see the winds fly by, a little bit harsh wind. You feel the immense heat coming from as as the wind keeps blowing, and just the heat keeps striking next to you. You see sand covering tables and broken chairs and pieces of wood and stone throughout.
I look for a cactus.
As you look around and find none.
Damn it!
Maybe a bottle with some yeast might be the closest thing.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
That you
I
would
can't
find.
talk to this!
Jericho. Ever so slightly. It might be the months of you running with the wolves, training and learning how to sense yourself and be aware of your body. You definitely feel as the sand is pulling away from your feet.
Oh shit.
Guys, look, sand is going that way.
Why would the sand behave that way?
Can I pull out my vampire fang and feel tough?
You pull out your vampire fang, you feel tough.
I got vampire fang, dude. Don't mess with me, mummies.
Got my mom.
Mummy?
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. My book said Egypt mummies. That's all I know.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow the sand. See where it's going.
As you do, Jericho, you see that in a section of next to the stairs that lead to nothing because the top of the building, the second floor, maybe even a third, has completely collapsed. You see small little swirl starts building up with sand. It's maybe about an inch in diameter.
Pull out my sword. Just
Okay.
like, okay.
Okay. As soon as you do, you all feel a sharpness. I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw.
I get advantage.
You had to
I
book
didn't.
it.
It's a
You
sand.
need to be able to see.
Okay.
That is not. I don't know what that is.
I'm gonna use you.
Holy shit. You said a dex?
Dexterity saving throw.
Damn. Dude.
17.
17. That's a pass.
5.
That's not a pass.
6!
That is not a pass. That is also not a pass. Jericho, what do you get?
Dex
I
it
got
up.
a 9, but I take half damage or whatever you're doing to me.
Okay.
Wow, the only person who saw it was me.
As 2 points of piercing damage from just sand just shooting out in random directions. As you guys hear the and a swirl right where Jericho is starts appearing of a massive whirlwind.
Yep.
Completely made out of sand. I need everyone to roll initiative.
My bad.
Can I blade work?
Don't poke things!
On your turn, you can.
It's a turn thing. I can't just reaction.
I
it.
wanted
Unfortunately.
Oh, I get a
note,
I thought it was abjuration. Is it not?
I want to note the second we came through the flue powder and I saw something was off, I pulled out my staff and shield.
Weapons can be pulled out. I'll let you pull out as much as you want.
Egypt sounds good.
Freezing! Okay.
No, it's what's polite.
I mean, it should be polite. Jericho would
But
be
also
here,
freezing.
next to the stairs, and everyone else would be close to the chimney. That'd be over here. If anyone wants to be change
I got an
their
18.
current
For your
position,
initiative?
Mhm.
Good job.
You and I are gonna have to figure out which is going first.
I got a PT.
So, with our initiative being decided, okay, that's not terrible. 20 plus. 15 up?
18.
I got
18.
15.
You three got 18?
I got a 15.
Oh, 15.
And you got
So
a
which one of
16.
you guys wants to go first? You guys
can have it.
Okay.
And then me.
So, Neff,
Neff,
and then-
Grizz, Jericho is next.
Griswold, Jericho,
You got 16, right?
Jericho.
Yeah, I got 16.
16. Okay, and then you got 15,
15.
right? Then Bones. What did Sonya get?
12.
Okay, so then it's the sand elemental.
Speech.
And then Sonya.
Egypt said stay away.
Yo.
As currently, our sand element is in this form.
Beautiful. So obscurial.
Yeah, so very obscurial. So technically, that's what it looks like at the moment.
Nice.
Is there any chance as we are going, oh shit, what did we just do? That anybody goes, hey, is Dumbledore's friend a sand elemental?
You can say that as a reaction right now if you so wish.
He didn't tell us!
He did not.
It's so dumb, I'm bad.
Are sand elementals sentinel?
Sentient?
Sentient, yeah.
Can I just yell, Dumsami! Dumsomni!
Well, after Sonya, sorry. You're
Bones.
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 I'm a Bones.
You're a Bones.
I
That
got
is
the
a Sonya.
bones.
That is a Neff.
Yeah.
That is a Griswold, and that is a Jericho. I know my players.
He does. He's
As-
skipping Jesus.
Skipping Jesus. As Bones mutters those words out loud, and you all hear them, and you see no physical reaction with this sand that is constantly turning into a whirlwind, a small little hurricane within itself that has some sort of form, and you definitely see divots of eyes within it. Neff, what do we do?
If you're Doomsomni, I can't say his name. Or if you're Doomsomni, Dumbledore's friend, we're the people who Dumbledore told you about. You better tell us right now, or else I'm gonna hit you. If it reacts at all, he's not doing anything. Okay, I'm gonna hit it.
Okay.
With both my.
Okay, roll me to hit. Roll me to hit.
Yeah.
Woohoo! With both your hearts.
With both my hearts.
Where's my
One
hearts
is
on
a. That is a +7. So that's a 21, and one is a
21 hits.
16.
16 also hits.
Okay.
Oh.
As I'm confused that the battle music is not playing music. There we go.
I really needed to put this in the thing. 6 plus. Oh, by the way, I'm raging.
Bonus action to rage?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, I forgot to say that.
Fine.
I'm raging, motherfucker! Okay.
That makes total sense to me. Okay.
That is a 13 for one. What are you doing?
I'm walking like an Egyptian. Oh, you're going. I'm just.
I don't know if that's is that considered culture appropriation? But
Well,
Okay.
I don't think it's actually what Egyptians do.
no,
so.
it's 100% fucking not.
I think it's appropriation of the Bengals. maybe?
And another 13, actually.
So 26 points of damage.
Yep.
Since I can't find my pink calculator,
Oh, I have it.
it's okay. Okay.
Here's
your calculator.
Oh, your camera.
Yes.
Okay.
Here's your
That
calculator.
is. You guys can have it. I'll use this one.
Thank you.
Very good.
Oh, they got right up in the action.
Oh yeah.
All up in that action.
Okay.
Which, yeah.
So as
I
soon
would,
as
I would
Neff-
also use my movement to get close to it, because
Yeah,
otherwise I'm just.
Not
Yeah.
gonna hit it.
Okay. As you're moving throughout the sand,
Yep.
you're noticing that it's very difficult to run here, as the area will be considered difficult terrain.
Nice.
I got 40 minutes. I'm fine.
Yeah, you're fine. As you just run to it, and you hear the. It's been a while, but you hear the grunts of a Neff. And just charge with her magical maul. As when you hit, it feels like you're hitting solid rock, and you see the vibrations go throughout the sand elemental. This ripple effect as you hit it twice, and it took a good hit, but it's still up. Anything else? I believe that. Unless you want to say something. If not, then it is
I mean, I just already said what I'm going to say.
Griswold.
So,
And Jericho, you're on deck.
I just realized I don't have my spell cards for my new spells.
It happens.
There are no plants that I can see, correct?
There are no plants that you can see. That is correct.
Cast Blight?
The light. What is the
Whoa!
save?
That's a good
Coming out
one.
with the fancy stuff. It's
I
right
am-
here. Here.
I am just coming out with my level 4 spell.
All right, all right.
Hashtag YOLO.
I believe Blight's a
swag.
Constitution saving throw.
He just
Ooh.
YOLO'd. He
I did
did.
just
Ooh, that might be 14. The 14 past your DC.
What is your DC spell save, sir?
My
14?
spell save DC is 14.
So that does pass. But Blight does half damage, I believe. A lot of D6s
As
of
soon as I
necrotic
find a
energy.
damn spell,
Like it's 10, right?
10,000 D6 of worth of damage?
Takes 8d8 necrotic damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one. This spell has no effect on undead or constructs.
How many D8 you need?
That's a lot there.
Well, 7.
Double 4.
I don't know how many that is.
Construct.
Contract or undead.
More?
Is that a lair type?
I don't know.
It's a type of monster.
Is that
Okay,
7?
Construct?
That's 8. That's what I needed. I needed 8.
You want to move your juice? Yeah, that's a thing. Move my arms.
$33 and a half is 16.5.
So 17. Okay. As you quickly just go up to it, and I don't really know the... Huh?
Is it melee?
No.
a 30-foot range.
Yeah.
I don't have to go up to it. I don't want to go up to it.
As
Stay far the fuck away
I was
from
gonna
this thing.
do a cone, but I guess not. Sorry, Ferris. So as you grab your one-sickle, and as a cone, is it a cone?
Necromantic energy washes over a creature of your choice that you can see within range, draining moisture and vitality.
Okay, so never mind. Okay, you can start with the range. As a beam of just sporish moisture, essentially, goes over to the sand, and you see that it starts kind of corroding it and making it solid, and pieces of sand just start falling down, as it's having an odd effect on it, but it did hurt it and it did some damage.
Cool.
Anything else?
I'm going to stay as far the fuck away from this thing as I possibly can.
Okay.
So I am going to move. Like, I'm gonna stay back here a little bit.
Okay. With that, Jericho, what do we do? Bones, you're on deck.
Okay, so I can attack and then unarmed strike, right?
You can, yes, you can do a main attack, and it's a bonus action. Well, not unarmed, but an offhanded attack. If you were a monk, you can do an unarmed strike.
Okay, so but since I'm gonna pull out my second sword.
Yeah, you can attack with your sword, and then offhand attack with your with a sword as long as it has finesse. And just double checking, short swords are considered light and finesse, so you can, so it all works out for you. You can do short sword, short sword.
Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and attack.
As Ryan, we see both your front and your back. You're fine.
You're welcome.
Okay, rolling to attacks then.
So 23.
23 hits.
Alright, and since Neff's right next to me, I guess
That is considered a sneak attack, yeah. Second attack?
Ooh, sneaky.
Oh, wait, does he roll for attack twice?
Yeah, the second he has to roll for the second attack.
Oh.
Okay.
And second attack is 12.
12 unfortunately misses. But you did hit the first one. So roll me the D6. It is silvered.
And
So-
I get sneak attack.
And then the
right there.
D6 for 16 damage plus your dex.
Yeah.
Is this your magical sword or just your silvered sword?
Oh, my magical one.
Okay, making sure. Alright.
And then I get sneak attack. Since
Yes.
Neff's right there.
You sneak attack.
Yeah.
I just laughed when she said
18 points damage.
How much?
18.
18 total? Alright. Ooh, that's a good number.
And then I'm gonna cast a cantrip.
Since you attack with your offhand and miss, unfortunately you cannot do a cantrip.
Oh.
You can do one or the other. But
Okay.
still, nice. All right. As you go and quickly run underneath the net and slash at it, you see that the slash went all the way through it, almost as the swirls kind of dropped about a foot or so. Severe damage, and you try to hit it with the offhand, but you see that the wind kind of moves it inside as it's aware of your style. And okay, cool. With that, Bones.
Yeah. I want to cantrip Blade Ward.
Okay. The energy of Blades goes around you.
And I want to use my chromatic orb at a 2nd level.
Okay, what element are we using?
I want to use fire.
Fire. Okay.
Channeling your inner Ferris today, aren't you?
I mean, it's a thing. Yeah. So roll.
Yep. Roll me to hit. Okay.
Not that great. It's a 15.
15 just hits.
Okay, and it says I do 4d8 at that level.
Alright. Tell me that much.
We got a 10, 15.
15? Alright. We have knocked it into double digits.
Yay!
As you throw out your chromatic orb of fire and it hits it, and you see that it engulfs inside, it kind of just explosion within itself, and you see the force kind of solidify a lot of the sand and crystallize it and starts falling down, but it starts picking up more sand from the desert too.
Infinite resources, huh?
Yeah, within this place, yeah, kind of a little bit. So it's going to make 2 slam attacks, one towards Neff, one towards Jericho.
Slam.
Neff.
Yep.
That is 15. Is it 15?
Does not hit.
All right, so that is a miss. Jericho, 19 on yours.
Ooh.
Reaction cast shield.
Ah! As you see the elemental, its hands turn out into a more solid shape and try to hit both of you guys. And Neff, you just completely dodge out of the way as soon as it comes, you quickly just hold on to the holster where your wand is, and a just blanket of energy flows over you as a sand hits around and it starts cascading or completely around you, missing you.
Damn. Good job, guys.
Yeah, that's good. Sonya, it is your turn. And then Neff, you're on deck. Griswold.
Yes, I'm gonna cast Magic Missile
Okay.
at a level, let's go for 3 today.
I was gonna say, please say 4. Just max out the damage. Alright, roll me damage.
3, only 3. So many dice, okay.
Sandy
oh, wait,
Sam.
My name is Sandy Sam.
Just
Hail
picture
from the
pulling out the
desert of
gun.
Egypt.
I said.
Boy.
Okay, Foghorn Leghorn.
I am a sand elemental, and I don't collect no chicken.
You know what? For a sand elemental, I should use stones.
I feel like everyone
17 points of damage?
Oh,
Nice.
I love Jesus' voices. Just
And then
praise
I'm
the
gonna
Spirit
cast
of Jesus.
a cantrip.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Ray of Frost.
Ray of Frost. Alright. Roll me to hit. Let me just place this here.
19 plus 7.
Yeah, that hits. Yeah.
19 plus all the numbers. Screw you. Sandy say.
9.
Alright, an additional 9 points of damage. Nice.
Also with Ray of Frost,
It's slowed for 10. Yep.
Okay.
Ooh. This elemental is not faring well at all. Neff, it is your turn. Griswold, you're on deck.
I hear you. I'm gonna say,
Screw you for hurting my friends!
because I'm still raging, and
Of course,
hit it
of
with
course.
my, I am actually going, do I want to do that? Shut up.
You're just down the alley.
I'm considering doing reckless.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna do reckless.
Alright, roll me with an advantage.
Learn from a West.
Oh yeah, that hits. That's 18 plus whatever, and then my second attack plus 7. I'm sorry.
No. Yeah. 18 hits for sure.
And that's another 18 plus 7, so that's 25 each time.
Did you roll a second time?
Yes.
For each one?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, for just the first one.
You want to roll again, just in case you get a nat 20?
True, I do.
I mean, why not?
Why not? I didn't.
Okay.
But,
Roll. That is 2 hits.
Both of them hit. Technically, I got a 18, and then I rolled a 11 for the second one plus 7. So that one hits.
Okay. Roll me damage.
So the whole handed comes in play. And then 9 plus 7 is 16. So both of them technically.
Okay.
I forgot to get what I walked out
Okay. So damage. First one. Ooh, that is an 8 plus.
Needing another one.
Oh yeah, of course.
15.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
Second attack is not the best. 7, 10.
Okay.
But with my fail-handed,
they are considered prone.
They are prone. Yeah.
So,
but
can you knuckle?
That's what they'll say.
Yeah.
It is immune to prone.
Okay.
As you swing at it, trying to your tactics, your instinctual wolf tactics, trying to just knock it prone, and you swing hard, and you see this each hit from your magical weapon keeps kind of bolting a lot of the sand out of it as it keeps rippling in effect, as though it's absorbing a little too intentionally a lot of this damage. But unfortunately, we do not trip it. So, with that, anything else? As you say, bitch?
Bitch.
Grizzy, what are we doing?
Trigger symbiotic entity.
Okay.
And then, I guess step forward a bit.
Okay.
Cast my Thorn Whip.
Okay.
Okay. I roll an attack. Thorn Whip shoots out of my left arm.
This is grasping vines.
Nat 20.
Roll confirm.
Woo!
Wow.
Do it. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again.
Do like that.
Just to the effect, we can do this. I mean, it's not the right spell, but it still looks cool.
I hit a 16 on the second one.
Okay, you still double the damage.
Okay.
Well, double the dice.
Target takes 1d6, so 2d6, and I use my extra life die for it.
Hey!
So that's 7 points of damage.
Okay.
And is the creature considered large or smaller?
It is considered large.
Okay. So I'm going to opt to have it get pulled 10 feet closer, or up to 10 feet closer to me. I'm going to have it pulled 5 feet.
Okay. Is this considered a grapple or no? Is this the effect of the spell?
This
right,
is just the effect of the spell.
Okay, alright.
And as it pulls into my 10-foot radius, I want to Halo Spores.
That's good.
That's smart.
That is a con save, if I remember correctly, or no?
Halo Spores. 10-foot range Constitution saving throw. Okay. And if it fails, it takes 2d6.
22.
Wow. Yeah, it's passed.
Sorry.
Halo Spores
it rolled really high. It rolled really, really high.
Yeah.
So, as you see Griswold with his left or right hand?
Left.
Left hand, kind of as the tattoo emerges of a Ditney?
This is Devil Snare.
Devil Snare wraps around this elemental and somehow actually constricting it just enough to pull it within. Because you guys can't see the spores around them.
But did you Thorn Whip it too? I thought that's how you...
You did damage as well, yeah.
So Thorn Whip's a cantrip. I pulled and then used my reaction to Halo Spores.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay. But because no one can see Halo Spores other than
nobody saw it.
Nobody saw the effect that it did.
Other than very
other than just you dragging this creature to you. But alright, if that's the case, Jericho. And then Bones, you're on deck.
Okay. Do what I did last time.
Okay, 2 attacks.
Question though.
Yes.
On the second attack, I roll the same dice, just technically it's sneak attack and regular attack.
You can only sneak attack on. You can only add the sneak attack to one attack per round. Yeah. So if you hit both, you can only add it to one.
Yeah, that was my question. Okay.
It's a good question to ask.
Hey Neff, what's your max health?
92.
Yeah. 98.
Fuck.
I've got 80. Tempo. Thanks, Symbiotic Entity. You good.
As we learn, temp health does not add on to.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't, but 13.
13 misses, I'm sorry.
Okay, sword burst.
Did you attack twice?
Oh, wait. Oh, no, I didn't roll my second attack.
Okay. Do you want to attack, or do you want to do sword burst?
Let me just sword burst.
Okay, that is a dexterity saving throw.
This thing's probably got like a, what, +8 to dex?
So. Yes.
It's a nat 20.
It resists the fuck out of you.
It does.
Jesus got skills with the rolls.
As the blades burst around, it unfortunately does not make contact with its sandy self. Anything else that you want to do? Cantrip action, do you want to say anything or move? Which I think moving will provoke an AOP.
No, I'll stay right there then.
Okay. Bones, it is your turn. Then it's the elemental's turn, and then after that, Sonya, you're on that.
I want to cast Witch Bolt.
Ooh.
It says that, you know, it has sustained arc of lightning between you and the
What type of
target.
damage is Witch Bolt?
Hmm?
What type of damage is Witch Bolt?
1d12.
No, like what?
Oh.
Elemental type.
Lightning.
Okay.
The blue energy, crackling lightning.
Okay. So it needs to
make
make
a ranged attack against a creature on hit. You get 1d12, and on each of your turns for duration, you can do additional 1d12.
All right.
But I want to do it second level.
Okay. So that's gonna do 2d12s. All right. Roll me an attack.
Please roll well. That was not a roll.
That's not a roll.
That was a throw.
Excuse me.
That was a dumb saving throw is what that was. Ooh, that wasn't that great. But this is 7, so 19.
19 does hit. Roll me 2d12 worth of damage.
Yay!
This is
Then I
going to
get
be
roll.
considered lightning.
In before max is out.
Huh?
I said in before max is out.
We got a 15.
15.
Fortunately, as the bolt cracks and you see that the lightning goes right through it, having no effect. You learn that it's immune to lightning.
Well, way to go, sand. Why didn't you just fuse into glass?
All right then.
Okay.
All right,
so,
that was my one thing. Can
yeah.
I still cantrip?
You can do cantrip, of course.
I'm gonna firebolt it.
Firebolt damage. Technically, it should be moved this way.
I already moved it.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah, I already did.
It's drawn to you, Mr. Breeze.
I didn't want to pull him into where it would be melee range of me. I wanted to make it so that it would have to move to get in melee range of me.
Ooh,
Okay. Roll me. What cantrip are you using, sir?
Firebolt. Fire.
Roll. Fire. Roll me to hit.
Ooh, that was a 25.
25. That's a hit. Roll me damage.
Damage
Easy.
is a 2d10.
All right. Roll me d10 worth of damage. You theoretically. No, you can't. Never mind.
I can't do 2d10.
No, you can.
12.
You can do 12 points of damage. That's totally fair. Okay. Oh, that's the wrong section. All right. As you learned that with the crackling of the electricity, the lightning damage, it was immune to this. As you quickly changed, not dumb, you quickly changed your tactic to throw fire at it. As the insignia spell, 2 bolts go, hit it, and you almost sense that the elemental is roaring as the sound kind of vibrates closely around.
Didn't like it.
It did not like that. And it's going to
hit me. Hit me.
It
hit me.
is going to use a bonus to solidify itself and harden. And you see that the sand starts turning solid.
Ooh, I'm gonna hurt you.
Oh fuck, it's Steve.
It's Steve.
It better not be Steve.
There's Steve.
Let's go.
It's not a real Steve.
It's not actually Steve,
But-
but he's using Steve's mini.
Yeah, I'm using
It's
Steve's.
just
I
Sandy Sand,
I
guys.
need
It's just Sandy Sand.
everyone that is within
I don't know
Yep.
where I am. I was back.
10
I thought.
feet
Yep.
needs to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Am I
Can-
within 10 because I'm
do
back
I see
and I
this
never
happen?
advanced, or yeah?
No, you're technically about 20 feet away. You're fine. Huh?
Do I see this happen?
Yes, you do. Yes, you
okay,
do.
so I get advantage.
Yes.
Yay! That's good, because that wouldn't suck. That's even worse. I'm not a happy. That's a 9 total. Whoop! I'm gonna hurt a little bit, but that's okay, because I got some
Okay, that's not bad.
points.
What do we
I
get?
got
9
I
total.
got
Yep.
I got 17.
7. DC is 14. So if you fail, that is 20 points of bludgeoning and piercing damage.
Oh, that's no big deal.
Wow.
Yeah. As
Oh wait, I have it.
yes, you have it.
She ragey.
I'm raging.
And
And
you're
those that did
sporty,
fail-
So.
Are considered blind until the start of the next turn. As the
So
sand
only 2
kind of
failures? Jericho
Me.
passed?
Just me.
I believe everyone else passed because it got 14.
No, just me.
Grizz
Oh,
failed.
Grizz, did you fail to save?
Yeah, I got smacked.
So both of you guys are considered blind until the
Blind.
start of next turn. So you have disadvantage on your attacks.
Oh no, I only have 60 health now.
Yeah. As it starts solidifying into more hardened stone, you see that the sand around it explodes out in 10 feet radius of this hard slashing techniques and shattering out there, and hard stone that is hitting you guys as some of the sand goes into both Nev and Griswold's eyes, kind of giving you that temporary blindness and kind of smudging it out, but it's painful and salty. Sonya, what do we do?
Yeah,
And Neff, you're
I
on
don't know
deck.
what that is. I'm gonna cast Greater Invisibility.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna turn invisible and move like as far as I can to where the bar is, I suppose.
Okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20. That gives you up to here because of difficult terrain.
No, the other corner, towards the corner.
Towards this corner over here.
The other side.
Okay.
Away.
Oh god, it's difficult sometimes.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah, right there.
As we're knocking things over. Jesus, it's not you. As we're gonna place a marker where we last saw you for everyone else.
Move. Yeah. But yes.
Yeah, I'm invisible. And then I'm gonna cast Firebolt.
Okay. Roll me to hit.
Kaboom! Just gonna wait for the big guy.
Theoretically.
9.
9 misses, unfortunately.
Yeah.
As you see Neff move. You're Neff. You're Sonya. As you see Sonya turn completely invisible, move to the side, barely hearing the footsteps, and you're seeing a bolt fly, hitting the stone, but not doing damage. And then as you kind of look to see if she's going to turn invisible back, she doesn't. New spell. Okay, Neff, we're next.
Yep.
Griswold, we're on deck.
It's resistant to fire in stone form is what it seems like.
She rolled a 9.
Was that all of her turn?
Movement, bonus attack.
Okay.
Unless you want to speak. Which I think defeats the purpose of your
no.
invisibility.
Okay.
Then it is Neff's turn. So I'm out of
I
turn.
am blind, but
You're
that's
blind.
not gonna stop me. I'm going to hit it twice.
Automatically fails any checks requiring side disadvantage on attack rolls, and people have advantage on you for attack rolls.
Say what?
You have disadvantage on hits.
Yeah.
On hits, right. Unless I do
And
reckless.
it auto fails.
Then if
Then
you
it's
reckless, then it's a straight roll.
Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do.
Alright, you're recklessing. Give me 2 attacks.
Okay. That would be 6 plus 7 is 13. So it doesn't work. I know. But 14 plus 7 is 21, and that
21
does.
hits.
So I get. I'm gonna use an extra life die and my other die.
Alright, give me damage.
Damage. Ooh, that's 7 plus 7. I think it's 14. It's 7.
Alright.
Fuck you!
As you recklessly attack and swing hard. And the first you miss, but you kind of using your little wolfy senses and know the second one hit a good hit. And you actually, those I can say, you see the cracks within the new hardened stone just throughout. You see bits of sand starting to pour out as this thing is not looking good at all.
Take that!
But it is not down.
Yeah.
As we scream get that, Griswold, it is our turn.
I'm blind.
Yes, we are.
Blindy boy is going to back away slowly. Using my staff as a
Okay. Fair enough.
Knock over anything that's back behind you.
5, 10, 15, 20.
It's difficult.
Yeah, so each square will be,
30,
you can only
yeah.
move 3 squares, because each square is difficult terrain that counts as 2. Instead of 6 squares, we got 3 squares of movement within the sand.
Okay. I was right here for 1, 2. I'm right there's fine. And then I'm on the sand elemental's next turn. I'll be unblinded.
At the end of your turn, you're unblinded.
Okay.
So I can see now.
So yeah, as you're kind of rubbing the sand out of your eyes, and now get the fuzzies of seeing, but you can see.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm
that's the
making
end of
a
my
face.
turn. I'm
Okay.
done. Yeah.
Jericho, what do we do? As now you're able to see.
Yay.
Do what I've been doing, attack.
Alright, attack twice.
Wait. You are within 5 feet of me. You get advantage. I'm raging.
Oh. Okay.
I
Punch it
keep
in
forgetting to say that.
Yeah.
Okay, roll me with advantage on the attack. Is that a
Nat
nat?
20.
Ooh, roll to confirm the nat.
Get it twice.
Nat 20.
Oh! Cricket!
Roll to confirm. Do we get an insta kill?
19.
Okay.
That's really impressive. So,
wow.
what I need you to do is double the dice, as in the sneak attack as well.
So that'll be
Jericho's gonna win and get this little guy dead.
The guy named
So that'll be 66 for the sneak attack and 2 for the attack.
Well, did you hit the second time?
Oh,
No, that was still one the
Yeah.
first
That was
attack.
still one.
Okay, roll for the second attack if you want to include that in there.
I don't think you're gonna need it.
I mean, he doesn't need it, but it's fun to hear the numbers.
9. Maybe?
14.
14 misses with his new AC. So, it's instead of 66, what's your sneak attack right now? Sorry?
My sneak attack is 3d6.
3d6 plus your sword, so that is 4. So we're rolling 8d6 plus dexterity. Before you roll me a percentile. Let's look at the critical, the optional rules for critical hits.
10 and a 1.
So that is 11. Okay, you do 1 more die damage, so you roll another d6.
So,
So it's
9.
9d6.
96 plus your
Fuck
dexterity.
yeah.
You're doing more damage than a fireball.
This is why you like me as a friend.
I was just gonna say, just like me.
This is just like
me.
me.
Just like do it. Don't worry, folks. It's a lot of dice.
It is. It's got a lot of
Might
math.
be a few batches.
It's that face, just that grin.
35.
Holy wiener!
All right. With this elemental being at negative 34.
Yeah!
With that epic attack, how do you want to do this?
Alright, just, I want to decapitate.
You want to decapitate it? Okay, sure. So, as now it's solid form, and you just, with that hard hit that Neff did, and it's kind of moving its eyes, or what it looks like eyes, towards Griswold as it's stepping back. You take the opportunity to just jump on its knee, and every step that you take, you see that parts of the stone just start breaking as it's just not handling well. And you start moving, kind of parkouring your way up there with both short sword, stabbing into it, grab onto the throat and slit it. And as you do, you see a lot of the air just sand just start pouring upwards, and then cascading in a shower of sand.
That's some Shadow of the Colossus shit right there.
That's good.
Hell yeah.
With the sand elemental gone, you you start seeing the pour of sand throughout the building and where you are, and roll me perception, everybody.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna use my metal die.
Oh, I've got advantage on this. I forgot I had advantage on perception.
Ooh.
Don't
Pretty
forget.
sure.
8 for what is that? That's a 9.
23.
Okay, you see it.
19.
You see it. Both of you, unfortunately, don't.
23.
Everyone except for Bones, as Bones is kind of like, ooh, sand.
Sand.
It's raining sand.
You do see, from a distance, a swirl of just black appear, who's straight forward in front of you, where, like, almost as you're looking in front of the front door of this establishment, but about 50 or so feet away.
And we just saw it.
You saw a man just evaporate.
Like, appear or disappear?
Appear.
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 Okay.
And you see that he has his left shoulder and his arm are exposed to the elements, but he has a sheath of red, yellows, and browns around him. Beautifully decorated, beaded red hair, shaved to one side. From this distance, as much as you can see. Looks toned. He looks pretty toned.
I'm gonna go, Doomsomni?
Welcome.
Ah! We just killed something!
Dumbledore did not tell me you guys were coming just yet.
Oh, good job.
Could have alerted my alarm away.
Sorry.
That was your alarm?
We killed your alarm.
Sorry.
In a world of Grindelwald
We were excited.
exists, it's a good alarm.
Yeah.
It was a good one.
Not good enough, apparently.
Sorry.
Well, what can Dunsomni do for you? And that is where we're going to end today.
Yeah! Hell yeah!
All right, well, we
Egypt,
are now
guys.
in Egypt, y'all. And that's where, we'll pick this up
In 2 weeks.
2 weeks, not next week.
next week. We're going to take a break because I'll be at
Disney.
Have
Disney
fun.
World.
We'll see you guys. We'll see you guys
Mother
soon.
Jesus, skipping Egypt.
You guys, you guys
May the
finished an
flying
arc,
sand
started
be
a
with
new
you.
one, a completely new continent, new friends, new potential enemies that are in the future, a couple of new skills here and there, maybe new life goals. We'll see.
Ooh,
We'll-
wouch.
All right, guys, get ready. Adios.
Yeah!